Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends, and of course if you are in the United States of America, happy Martin Luther King Day to you all. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. David, good to see you. Ahmed, good to see you. Quick Match, good to see you. Happy Nerd, good to see you. Gary P, Captain Dom, Quick Match, already got you. IYR, Leonard Grant, John Zander, Chris Clark, Trey, what's going on, man? AntoniBaldo's in the house. Matt Johnson is here. Captain Grease is here. Caleb Bockelman's here. Gary P is here. CHLM, welcome aboard. Moro SGD, good to see you. Troa, welcome back. Sasha, good to see you. Caleb, good to see you. Ben, welcome back. Jevrav, good to see you. Captain Will is here. Trenton Winters is here. Gage Watkins, welcome. Good to see you. Steven, good to see you. Captain Aviation, welcome. Mofo, good to see you. Zachary Holtzclaw, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Rob Reed, good to see you. Atto, good to see you. The Simulator Guy, welcome back, man. Fly Daddy O, welcome back. Joe Sardo, good to see you, Joe. Welcome back. Crimson, welcome back. Flying Junkie, sweet name, welcome back. Soren Nornson is here. Good to see you, Soren. Welcome back, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Paul Young, welcome. Diamond Mike, good to see you. Adrian, good to see you. Evan, good to see you. Matt, good to see you. Randy, good to see you. Skyworker, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Remy is in chat. Good to see you. Rohan is here. Good to see you. Yes, First Officer Daisy. Look at this, chat. Daisy has her own livery today. Ooh, who's the goodest girl? Oh, look at this nice Daisy May picture right there. Oh, yes, Daisy the doggo. Look at the teeths. Daisy the doggo. There she is. That's Daisy. In case you didn't know, that's my dog. That is Miss Daisy May. And she has her own livery. First Officer Daisy. Oh, yes. Very special livery today. We'll keep this one near and dear to our hearts. Little Daisy, look at that. Beautiful. My Roddy lab. Daisy May. Maybe we'll get her to come in here and make a little visit today up in the cockpit. Who made this? My buddy Jay made this. Jaywalk. He's in stream quite often. You can download it. It's on flightsim.to. JX Walk. That is the guy's name. I can put the livery if everybody wants it, but yeah. That is too funny. It is. It's absolutely awesome. We have one in X-Plane as well for the Tolus. I think it's the Tolus E321 Neo. We have a First Officer Daisy livery, so he basically just replicated it here for the fly-by-wire. So it is available. First Officer Daisy. Do you have a write-up on your settings? I have slightly higher specs and I can't get my sim that smooth. Persilus, exclamation point, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I promise you, dude, my settings are not, are not difficult. High-end preset, scroll down, move your clouds to ultra, scroll down, put your trees to low. That's it, man. Yeah. Realistically, what hardware do you need to run Flight Sim? It depends, Jeffrey. I mean, obviously, I'm going to tell you, if you can afford it, you get the best hardware possible, right? So 7800X 3D by AMD for your CPU. Get a 4070, 4080, something like that, you know? Yeah. Hey, Cap, any updates on Phoenix's releasing? Your guess is as good as mine, Mr. Max. I've been patiently waiting, man. I don't think we're going to get release dates or timelines from any of these guys anymore. They're like almost 3 months late now on a lot of these, like the IE engines and Block 2 and stuff like that. So I'm thinking we're not going to hear a word from them, and it's just going to drop when it drops. I don't think that they're going to. I don't see them giving any updates in the future, especially with all the backlash that they got on their Discord server. I mean, it was basically damage control for like 2 weeks. So yeah, 5600X with a 6750 XT. I don't know enough about the 5600X. Again, if you're going to spend money and you're going to do it, I would say do it right, Jeffrey. I don't think building a PC that just hits the requirements is something that you want to do. You got to think about a PC like a cell phone, right? Every 4 to 6 years, you're probably going to be upgrading your PC just like you are your cell phone as things kind of start getting out of date and they start slowing down a little bit. So you have to remember that. So if you can stay before the curve, if you can build a computer, buy a computer that's going to set you up for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years with performance, that's what I always suggest doing. If you don't have enough money saved up, just keep saving some money, man. It's not worth buying a computer, like I said, that'll just meet like recommended specs or minimum specs, because in a year or two from now, you're going to be, you're going to be SOL and you're going to be looking for another one. Did a flight last night, LAX to Newark, fell asleep halfway to Newark, right before descent, woke up on autopilot, disconnect sound and GPWS sound as I crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, ran out of fuel. Oh boy. I can't say I've ever done that one, but that's a good one, Drew. That is a good one, man. You need to switch to Flight Sim 2004. Much more realistic graphics. Not gonna lie, it's amazing sim for the time. It was, yeah. I mean, still nowhere near where it should be, but awesome, it is. Livery. Yeah.
Looking forward to the flights today.
Hey, Joe.
Stay warm up there.
Huge no floaties to you, man.
It's 20 Celsius here in Tampa.
This guy, dude, just rubbing it in my face. Hey, down there in Tampa in the nice little sun. Yeah, it's cold up here. It was negative 18 Celsius this morning when I was walking Daisy. Negative 18 Celsius. Now, it's not even that bad. Where Dan is, it was like minus like 40 Celsius. So pretty crazy. Yeah. How do you check the fuel? How do you check a fuel during cruise? What do you mean, Neil? Like how do you see how much fuel you have? I can show you once we power up the aircraft. Speaking of that, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Joe, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Huge no floaties to you. Really do appreciate it. We've got Ja coming in as well for 15 months. Says, hail up, my friend. Good to see you, Ja. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for your support. And earlier we had Caleb Hammond coming in with his 1 month subscription. He says, hey Cap, let's have a great flight. Thank you very much for the support, friends. Appreciate you all, man. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We're going into Salt Lake City today. Going to be a great flight. Very much looking forward to this one. First things first, overheads. Get battery switch 1 and 2 on. Good. External power comes on. Aircraft comes to life. Let's go and switch our Cappy Purrs over to Cap. We'll go and get our ground power selected. Crew supply can come on. Nav and logo light can come on. EPU master start switch can go on as well. No smoking to the auto position. We'll arm our emergency exits And let's get our deers left side, right side, and center all set to the nav position. Beautiful. Let's come down here to our electronic flight bag. Let's start plugging in some numbers and some stuff in here. We're going to import from SimBrief. Good. Vegas over to Salt Lake City. Anytime we get to fly into Salt Lake City is always a great time. Pretty mediocre weather as well. You can see here in Salt Lake City, we've got winds 320 at 14. So pretty gusty, not even gusty, but pretty significant amount of wind. 10-mile visibility, we've got few at 1,500, few at 4,700, and scattered at 6,500. So 3 layers of clouds into Salt Lake City this morning. 1 degree with a dew point of -4. Pretty nice, actually. I thought Salt Lake got like up in Canada, yeah. It was -36 in Edmonton this morning. Yeah, that's even without the wind chill or any of that shit either. That's kind of crazy, man. I hear the guy in the tower likes cookies and donuts for taxi clearance. Ooh, we will have to offer those up. Captain Bubbles, sweet name. Huge no floaties to you, man. Welcome up into first class. Thank you very much for your support, guys. Let's get some love and chat for Captain Bubbles coming up with the membership up into first class. Somebody get that man a nice cold beverage. I don't think we're serving lobster tails on this flight, but should be a good flight nonetheless. Cool. Let's go to our ground services. Let's go to our fuel tab. We're going to import from SimBrief. We need 5,200 kilograms of fuel. We'll refuel that there. Beautiful. We'll go to our payload tab. Again, we'll import from SimBrief. Looks like we've got 168 passengers, 3,360 kilograms of cargo, and we're sitting at a zero fuel weight of 59.9. We'll go ahead and load that. You can see the aircraft do a little bit of a dip. Couple empty seats up in here, but not very many. Beautiful. That's good to me. I'm happy with that. Let's come down here. Let's go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go to our AlexSiu menu. We're going to go to the AOC menu. We're going to go init/press. We're going to go ahead and go init data request. It's going to fill in all the information. Frontier 1508, Vegas to Salt Lake. Everything looks good there. Happy with that. 56 minutes on the flight time today. Should be there in about an hour and 15, hour 20 gate to gate.
Damn it, no lobster tails. What am I gonna do?
Ben, huge no floaties to you, man. We also are flying Frontier. They are a ultra low cost carrier, I believe, right? I think they're an ultra low cost carrier. They might just be a low cost, but I'm pretty sure they're ultra low cost, kind of like Spirit and all of them. Let's go back to our menu. Let's go back to our init ref tab. We're going to do our init request. It's going to go and populate all of this, give us our information. Just departed. See you in Salt Lake. Sounds good, man. They're ultra low cost. Okay, got you. That feeling when boarding door closes and you still have an empty seat beside you, dude, one of my favorites. Especially when you didn't pay to upgrade to first class, right? I'm a little bit spoiled. I only fly twice a year, so hear me out, all right? I've been collecting my Aeroplan and Air Mile points now for, well, Aeroplan for a little bit. I've got I forget how many I have. I think I have like 76,000 Aeroplan points now. And I've got like 100 and something Air Miles, but Air Miles are pretty much useless, to be honest with you. But every time I fly now, because I really only fly twice a year, right? We go to Flight Sim Expo in June, and we go to World Flight in November. Those are really the only 2 times that I fly. I might go on a vacation as well, here and there throughout the year, but I usually only fly 2 times a year. So what I end up doing is 2 times a year, I usually end up putting in a bid request or an upgrade request. Last time I tried to do it, it didn't go through. I tried to do Denver to Toronto, and it didn't go through, and I ended up getting an open seat beside me. So yes, those are the best, especially when you put the bid upgrade. You don't get the bid upgrade, but then you look at your regular seat and you have there's nobody sitting beside you. That is got to be one of the best feelings ever, because it's basically like you're flying in first class. When there's no one beside you, get to stretch out, you know. Yes. Ultra low cost, you get school chairs to sit on. Nice. Okay, init A and init B page is done there. Happy with that. Let's go to flight plans. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. We're going to go to Vegas. We're going to go to weather. We do have an ATIS information. We do have VAT sim, so we can say ATIS information Bravo. Winds are calm, 10 miles, few at 15,000, scattered at 20,000, broken at 25,000. Okay. Visual approach and use, landing runway 26 left, 19 right, departing runway 26 right, 19 right. I think it makes the most sense for us to depart out of the 26s. As much as I love departing out of the 19s, we're going to depart out of the 26s. So we're going to go to departure. We're going to plan for 26 right on the departure. Wonderful. We're going to be on, what are we on here today? We are on the Rat Pack 3 departure. So we'll find that on the list. Rat Pack 3. There it is. Beautiful. We have the Frank transition. It's either Frank or Frenick. I can't remember, but we'll call it Frank. Frank transition good, and then into Salt Lake City. Obviously, with the winds the way that they are, 320 at 14 in Salt Lake City, we are going to expect runway 34 left or 34 right. So if we have a quick little look-see here, I don't know where Frontier parks. Does anybody know where Frontier parks? I can't find it on Flight Radar 24. I don't know where Frontier parks, so I guess that's going to depend on which runway we arrive on. I'm going to expect 34 right for the arrival. I think we're parking down here, part of like the West A concourse, somewhere down here is I think where we're parking. Again, I don't really know, but if somebody does know, please feel free to let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly where it's going. That would be Frank, as in Frank Sinatra, the head of the Rat Pack. Is that what it is, Andy? I had no clue. I had no clue that's what it was after. Will the frame gen mod work with sims like P3D? I don't know, Ollie, to be honest. No, I don't think so, Ollie. Because you need it to run in, you need DX12, and actually the sim has to offer the option, right? So, metric in an American plane, unsubbing. Apologize. I always run metric. TravelNet coming with a $5 donation. Thanks so much, Travel. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. We'll let Amy read that one out. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Incredibly kind. Hero just came home from work. Good to see you, Alexander. Welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. Okay, let's plan ILS 34 right. Is it not? Okay, sorry. I must have skipped it. ILS 34 right. We are going to be on the Quen. Yeah, the Quen 5 arrival. So scroll all the way down here. Oops, it was right there. Quen 5. Good. I think we take the FFU. No, it's going to be via Plage. Where's FFU? Oh, it's right there.
Hey,
we're taking it via
thanks
Plage.
for flying into my hometown.
Hey.
I love you stuff. I just not saying much in chat, but I love what you do. Keep it up.
No worries at all, man. Thank you for your support, TravelNet. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the $5 donation. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Guys, let's get some no floaties in chat. Huge no floaties. Thank you so much, TravelNet. It is first super chat and donation on the channel. Thank you so much, man. Can we see Daisy later? Yep, I'll try and bring her up in here. We're using the Milford transition, chat. Yes, the Milford transition, one of our favorite transitions into any airport. MLF, the Milford transition. And our approach via is going to be via Plage. So everything is set there. We can insert that. Beautiful. Let's go back to our KnitRef tab. We'll make sure that everything's cooking, everything's looking good, which it is. Beautiful. Go back to our performance page. We're going to do flaps 1/up 0.5. There's the boarding message, so we're pretty much good to go here, Chad. Great timing. We're going to go 65 on the flex, and we're going to go V1, 32, 33, 37. Beautiful. Let's go overhead. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Looking good. Fuel pumps are coming on. Actually, sorry, fuel pumps are coming on as well. Now that the APU is spooling up. Beautiful. Good. Ready to rock, chat. Alessandra, how are you? Good to see you back. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. How dare you use the base 10 metric in the land of freedom units? Everyone loves measuring based on the arbitrary length of other things. It's so crazy, man, how like the US is the only place to use. This blows my mind. All right, Rat Pack 3 departure. Our top altitude is going to be 190. 190. Good. Unless otherwise, I do have an ATC clearance here. Cleared Rat Pack 5 departure. Frank, then climb via the 6, about 35050 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is offline. Advise ATIS beacon and spot number for taxi. Cool. So that's good. We'll go ahead and plan 19,000 feet is the initial climb on the Rat Pack departure. So we've got that. Back upstairs, APU is on and available. We'll get our APU bleeds on. Ground power can come off. Everything else looks good up there. We'll get the red beacon light on. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll make sure that our door is closed and locked. There it goes. Beautiful. Get a little bit of brightness up in here. Good. Sweet. Let's go. BQ. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. BQ from BK. My man. BK, have it your way. Prepare for pushback and departure. Andre, celebrating 10 months. Is 10 great months with the Flight Sim legend. Oh, baby. Andre, thanks for the kind words. Thank you for the support for 10 months, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much, man. Really do appreciate you. There we go. Oh, we've got...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for
somebody keeps
pushback.
spawning on top of me. I think it was the same airplane before as well, unless it's somebody else that's new, but I watched a streamer, Midnight Maverick, for the first time a few days ago. Purchased Microsoft Premium Deluxe because what he did looked so cool. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, we love Midnight Maverick. Good friend of the channel. Good friend of the channel. Okay, we need Squawk 2033.
Departure checks completed.
2033. We're going to turn that on and reporting. On and reporting. Good. Pushback is getting ready to go. Oh, baby. Do you know A Pilot's Life 2? I've heard of it, yes. For me as a content creator and as a streamer, those types of add-ons don't really work. I'm constantly flying different airlines, different aircraft, so it makes it a little bit hard to do virtual airlines or A Pilot's Life, things like that. I think they're great programs for people that are looking to add a little bit of realism or a sense of purpose to their flight simming. I would say A Pilot's Life and things like that are absolutely great. Yeah. Do you speak French? I do speak French, but we speak English here, Remy, just so that everybody can understand, man. If we start speaking French or Spanish or Portuguese or something like that, right, there's going to be a lot of people that don't understand what we're saying. So I do speak French. Oui, je peux parler français, but we put everything in English. We're going nose left facing west. No, we want to be facing east.
Release parking brakes, please.
Good. Park brake is released. Hopefully nobody pushes directly beside me and we should be good. Engine mode selected to the start position and sounds can go up a little bit and we'll go ahead and spool up engine numero 2. Enjoy, friends. How do you say no floaties in French? It's a good question. I don't know. They have to figure out what floaties is. Is Sasha joining today? I have no clue. No clue. Does frame gen make any difference on a high-end PC? I mean, yeah, I would consider I have a high-end PC, right? But Wycliffe, but right now I'm struggling for performance. Also, I believe FrameGen is only going to work for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think that it works for X-Plane. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, it essentially doubles your frames, Wycliffe. So if you are having problems with it, or if you seem to be stuttering or you seem to be performance loss, FrameGen is incredible. Blue Games makes videos with A Pilot's Life. There you go. Cool. So you've got lots of content to watch then. What was the first airline you're going to see? What is the first airline you're going to see when PMDG, I think you meant fly, when PMDG 777 comes out? I don't know. Pas de flotteur? I don't know if that works, but I didn't even see he did Daisy on the wingtips here. Look at that. Got little Day on the wingtips. College dude, nice. That definitely doesn't mean that, but nice try. Pretty decent. Does anyone know how to download Southwest Virtual ACARS? If you go to the Southwest Virtual website, I bet there's a download there. All right, let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. That's the bestest plane. miniFCU back in stock, 200 pounds, need to resist. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, man. It is a cool product. I'm not going to say that it's not cool. I just don't know if it's worth that price. So, yeah. Microsoft to see their performance on the new PC. Yeah, I mean, first thing, Wycliffe, I'd put on some type of frame counter so you can, like, kind of, right? Because the eyes can be deceiving a little bit. Sometimes things look better than they are, worse than they are. So I always suggest getting some type of frame counter and kind of looking at your frames. If you're in the 40s and 50s without using FrameGen, you probably don't need it. It's up to you, right? But miniFCU available again, but it's 330 CAD. So Jamie, that's going to be 330 CAD plus taxes. So you're going to be looking somewhere of that's going to put it to about 360, 370 plus shipping, which is going to be another $40 or $50. Plus import charges. You're going to get charged import because it is coming directly from China. So that $330 is probably closer to like $450. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to admit, you're convincing me to get my cat in a Frontier livery. I'm telling you, dude. You got to. You got to. Probably get one eventually, but just the wrong time. I'm not sure if they would put it permanent desk setup for flight sim. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Hey, Cap, just ordered parts for new PC, and I was wondering, how do you connect SimBrief account to Microsoft Flight Simulator? You don't, Zachary. You would connect your SimBrief to the different planes. You don't connect your SimBrief to Microsoft Flight Simulator. You would just connect it to the aircraft that you're flying. So, for example, you would connect it to this aircraft or the Phoenix or the PMDG. You don't connect it to the simulator. But again, those probably are things that you shouldn't have to worry about right now. I would worry about those once you get the PC built and you get some add-ons installed and stuff like that. For the time being, probably not of too much importance. APU bleed is off. Engine bleeds are off. Sorry, APU bleed is off. APU is off, not bleeds. Let's go ahead and set flaps 1. We've got our predictive wind shear system set to system 1 and on. Auto brake over to max RTO is set as well. We've got our altimeter 3010, and we're just going to pick up the most recent ATIS. So ATIS is going to be on ATIS information Bravo. So if we look at our charts here, chat, go to our airport charts. We're going to pull up here. We're going to go to 1 Bravo. That should be where we should go. So park brake is off. Also going to set our trim here of up 0.5. Should be good right about there. Our squawking is in there, 2033, so everything's looking good there. Beautiful. We'll pull ourselves forward here just a little bit. 330 CAD or 250 euro plus tax, plus customs, plus Velcro, as the suction cups really suck. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd have a hard time telling somebody that it's worth $500. If I'm being completely honest with you, I guess it depends. Everybody's going to be expecting something different, or everybody's going to have different expectations of what it is. If you really want to have this panel for an Airbus, I would assume that you would probably like it. It might be worth it for you, but again, man, I'm just going off of like my unit, the build quality, just kind of like the look and the feel of it. The front interface of it, the lights and the actual push-pull knobs and buttons, it's all done very well. It's just the build quality, man. I'd have a little bit of a concern with that, but I don't know. Brody checking in. Hope everyone's having a good day off work and NFL playoffs in 4 hours. There you go. Nice. Why do I always crash in the loading screen of the game? I just purchased the game. I didn't even fully... it didn't even fully installed it because you got to do the inside the game, but it always crashes. Do you have enough hard drive space? That would be my number one question. Do you have enough hard drive space for it? And number 2, do you... are all of your drivers up to date? Video drivers, graphic drivers, is everything up to date? Because you're going to want to have everything up to date. Right. We're going to go this way. We're going to follow the 777 here in front of us. Packers won yesterday. They did. They beat the Cowboys. I saw that. We do our takeoff config test. Good.
United 83, your microphone's muted. Southwest 3818, departure is offline, monitor Unicorn 122.8, so long.
Thanks again, 3818.
FedEx 822, cross runway 26, right.
Your yoke just broke. How do you land? How did your yoke break and you're on autopilot in the air? Doesn't sound right. Left from Boston, Logan at 9 a.m. Cap. I just got into San Juan. Oof.
6,000 inbound on Victor 19 right.
Global 85, continue to expect the landing clearance on a 5-mile final.
Alright, we'll continue and expect clearance of 5-mile final. Thanks.
Hey Cap, I've tried the flyby A320 Neo. Is it somewhat the same quality as the Phoenix? I wouldn't necessarily say the same quality. I still think Phoenix is a little bit better quality-wise, but yeah. Is it okay to ask how much you've spent of your own money on flight sim? I'd like to start saving up. This is a new hobby for me. Well, don't listen to what I've spent. Probably tens of thousands of dollars on this. So,
apologies, got that straight away. We're at spot 1 with information.
Yeah. Now, what do you need to get into it? I'd say you need some peripherals. So you either need a joystick or you need a yoke system. You need a good computer, and you can kind of go in from there. But yeah, speaking to streamers about how much money they've spent is probably not the most ideal because it's going to be pretty damn expensive.
2840 behind any traffic departing on the runway 26 right, let up and wait.
Let up and wait, 26 right, 2840.
Vegas Tower, good morning. Frontier Flight 1508 with latest information. Bravo spot. 1 Bravo already taxi 26 right.
Frontier Flight 1508, I know that voice anywhere. Haven't seen you since the MD-11. Runway 26 right via Charlie. How you doing, Captain?
26 right via Charlie. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well as well.
And just getting rid of your weather that you guys sent down this way.
Oh, apologize.
Feels like temperature minus 27, I'll pass.
You using FSLTL for VATSIM? Yes, FSLTL.
Alpha 320 Hotel.
All right, so we're going out via Charlie. Beautiful.
A320 Hotel Multiple requesting IFR to Santa Ana.
Learn from request, stand by.
Just got tested positive for COVID, not complaining though. 3 days off work. I've had COVID 3 times. I think it's just inevitable at this point, right? Have you flown to Fly Tampa Toronto lately? I'm getting giant holes in some of the taxiways. Yes, they've got a big update coming here soon. Got a big update coming soon. All right, it's going to be our second left onto Charlie, chat. So not this one, second left onto Charlie. You ever done Norwegian ops? Yes, of course. Yeah. FPS is better today. We haven't really been dealing with any FPS issues, to be honest with you, other than flying into LAX. That is just, yeah. There were so many people on VATSIM yesterday as well, man. It was just chaos kind of there.
Frontier Flight 2840, wind calm, runway 26 right, left takeoff.
Hey, Gab, you had mentioned something about using IVAO models for the A300. How do you do that, if you mind me asking? Go to the IVAO website, download their launcher, and then on the launcher, select the A300 from UPS, FedEx, and DHL, and just install that, and then it's going to put it into your community folder, and that's it. Pretty simple. Psycho, and then what you need to do as well is you need to make sure that you go over to your client here and go to your settings and make sure that you do your model matching and make sure that you add it down here for your custom rule set. So you can see I have the IVAO one and then I have FSLTL. So you have to make sure you add your VMR, and this literally just has the A300s, that's it. So that's what you need to do. Just make sure that that's done.
I'll get you as soon as I can get
and that's it.
Stop. It'll be less than 2 seconds. Frontier Flight 24,
Vegas Tower, United 8173, requested push to start. We have information, Bravo.
Frontier Flight 24.
Hope 2024 is optimized for VATSIM traffic at dense airports like LAX. Hopefully, yeah. You heard that Blue and V1 got banned from VATSIM. Blue didn't get banned. He got, Blue's not banned. Please guys, let's not spread misinformation. Blue's not banned. He was just asked to change his name. He wasn't using his name, so he changed his name. V1 was banned, and V1 was banned for having duplicate accounts. So V1 had a couple accounts on VATSIM, and that is prohibited, and it always has been prohibited. And that's why he was banned from the network.
United 83 Heavy after the departing.
Suggest a flight, fly with the new A320neo Transavia. Do they have any A320neos? Even if 2024 has multi-core support, it's nothing else, it'll be a big improvement. 100%. Yeah. Saw a community post from him where he said that, but maybe I misread. Yeah, Blue didn't get banned. He did not get banned.
Which way are you coming into the ramp, sir?
I was speaking to Blue the other day. He asked me how I got around on VATSIM without using my name, and I told him just use your pilot ID number. You don't need to use your name, just use your pilot ID number, and that's all that they need.
Thank you for your help and JTC. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
You too. Noble 85, welcome to Las Vegas. Exit right when able. You going to Signature or planning?
Yeah, we're going to Signature. Noble 85, exiting right.
All right, we're going to ding the cabin, let them know we're ready to go.
Hotel takes you to Signature. Bring me back some cookies. Have a great day.
Ooh.
Hotel.
We like cookies.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the services. Noble 85.
Spirit Wings 1588, wind calm, runway 26 right at Alpha 2.
Transavia has one 5 A321 Neo. Transavia France only has one so far. Okay. Maverick, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hey, Gab, you're still using the NVIDIA rollback drivers? If so, which version? No, I'm on the most recent version. The most recent version, my friend. I've begun doing training lessons on a 152. It's so damn intriguing. I plan on picking up a yoke. I believe that's what I'd like to need for small plane inside the sim. Yeah, you could do that, Alessandra. Yeah, that would be good for sure. I just want good AI ETC to skip all the VATSIM IVEO drama. Nah, man. There's really no drama, dude. Like, there's really no drama.
851. Do you have the numbers to take
The drama is only here for people that search for the drama. The drama's fine, man. I mean, you know, you have to understand it also from a a controller's perspective, right? If you have 50 people and only 36 of the people are actually listening for call signs and you're constantly repeating yourself, I'd get pissed off too, right? So. Is that Daisy on the winglet? It is. Look, Daisy's on the tail too. First Officer Daisy, Frontier livery. Oh, baby. First Officer Daisy. Daisy, look, you're famous. Is that the Captain Scam 777? I have no clue. He could be in P3D flying the PMDG 777. He could be in X-Plane using the Flight Factor 777. That's the beauty of VATSIM, right? Is you never know. You have multiple people that can fly on multiple different networks.
Spearwing Day 51, holding point 1, ready for taxi, Bravo.
Who made that? It's awesome. My buddy Jay.
Southwest 3366, runway 26 right.
First Officer Daisy. That's the most beautiful girl. Day May.
Southwest 3366, can you set the intersection for Alpha
It's so funny, isn't it? The Daisy May. Daisy, you're famous. Look today. No Detroit today. No. We're not ending up in Detroit, that's for sure.
83 heavy, wind calm, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, 83 heavy.
I love your local...
Flight 1508, runway 26 right, line up and wait behind the departing heavy, caution, wait turbulence.
26 right, line up and wait behind the heavy, United, Frontier Flight 1508, thanks. This is VATSIM, Seattle Aviator, so the people that you hear speaking are actual people. It's a real person. He's doing all the ground and tower control here in Lost Wages. Right. Is development version worth the flyby R3 to an extra? Should I wait for the stable one to come out? Development's really good. I like the development because it gives you the new cockpit. And in my opinion, the new cockpit is absolutely fantastic.
6 right at altitude, Spearwing Day 51.
Frontier Flight 932, left for Charlie, hold short 26 right, full length.
Diamond Mike, my man, dropping the $2 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Mike. Thank you. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate it, man.
Order dark side 22.8 for 83. Thanks for help. See you.
Frontier Flight 1508, just for planning purposes, it'll be about 3 more minutes. I can get you airborne, sir.
No worries. Frontier 1508. Park break goes on. Well, who knows, though, if some of them are not AI by now. I don't think so, but yeah. Mike, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude, dropping the $2 donation. Thanks so much, Mike. He says, shout out to First Officer Daisy, sending much love. First Officer Day Day. We'll have to get her some treats later. I got her these new treats. She loves them. They're called pumpkin pie treats. Cap, do you mind asking why you don't use Pilot Edge when flying on routes that they cover? So, Drew, I have an annual subscription with Pilot Edge. I'm just waiting for them to renew my annual subscription. That's the only reason we're not flying on Pilot Edge this week. I would have loved to have flown on Pilot Edge this week, but they have not renewed my annual subscription. I get a sponsored subscription, I guess, if you will, for promoting the network. So, yeah, you'll see some Pilot Edge here probably in the next couple of weeks as they renew my annual subscription, but in its current state right now, I don't have a subscription to Pilot Edge, so I'm just waiting for that. Got a Delta, another Frontier. We've got another Frontier coming here, and then we've got a Spirit Wings. Very nice. Are you using Toby or Track IR right now? Using Toby. Yeah, see how there's nothing on my head, but I can still make movements in the sim.
Flight 1508, wind calm, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, cleared for takeoff. Frontier Flight 1508. All right, friends. Just cam's going on. Let's do it. Park brake is off. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Sounds are up. Let's go flying. Chrono. Let's go. Manflex 65 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. We're rolling. Airspeed's live. It's gonna get loud in here. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. 100 knots for neutral. B1. Road top day. Airborne. Positive rate. Gears going up. Give you a nice little view of us passing Las Vegas.
Buster Flight 1508, left watching the takeoff from all three points of view. Monitor Unicom now 122.8. Enjoy the break. Can you check off at Salt Lake City?
Over to Unicom. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. You have yourself a great afternoon. Hopefully we'll see you sooner than later.
Are you guys coming back?
We're actually going to Denver after this one.
Quitters. Okay.
Take care, man. We'll chat soon. Alrighty, over to Unicom. Great ATC. Let's get some no floaties, guys, and I love VATSIMs for the ATC today. Absolutely incredible job, as always. I love Troy. Throttle's down to climb. Tilt the nose over here a little bit. Give you a beautiful view. There we go. Allegiant Stadium. Passing by downtown. The Strip. Good. Let's go. Runway turnoffs, nose lights, wing lights, disarm the ground spoilers. Ground spoilers disarmed. Good. Make a right turn here any second. There's our right turn. At 220, we'll go flaps clean. Go flaps clean. Stutter there. Pitch for climb. We do have a restriction 230 knots on the climb. We'll maintain that. Beautiful. 7,500 feet. Autopilot 1 is going on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. With no ATC online, we can scroll up our cruise altitude. We're going up to 35,000 feet, so we'll bug that up now, 350. And I'll give you guys some beautiful views here of the downtown strip as we pass by. Hey, there we go. Why do you put FrameGen mod in the title of all of your streams? What is it? Exclamation point frames in chat. I tried with the fly-by-wire yesterday. It's acting all weird. It's drifting to the left by itself on taxi. I don't know what's wrong. You have like differential thrust going or something like that? That is weird. Check your rudder trim as well. How do you solve the problem with self-driving fly-by-wire? Greetings from Poland. How do you solve the problem with the self-driving fly-by-wire 320? I'm lost. I don't understand the question. Sorry. I'd love to see them redo the wing textures. That's one like letdown of this aircraft is the textures. They're kind of meh. Engine textures are great, but they need new wings. We need to get like some weathered wings and stuff like that. How do you get custom views that can't get behind the cockpit? Erin, Google or YouTube custom wing views Microsoft Flight Simulator. You need to change a file and it'll allow you to move the camera outside. Yeah. Yours does that too. Sometimes it's the airport taxi angles. Interesting. The new Island Sim pilot video is very, very interesting. There's an app called LSFG 2018, and it can do frame gen on all GPU DX11, DX12. There you go. When are you hoping for a release date of the 777? Any day now. Any day now, man. We're through 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Seatbelt signs off as well. Give you back here. We can see we're passing by the strip. There's the airport down there. There is the Las Vegas Strip. We're going to be down there in June, chat. In June. Hey, when we're headed back to Provo, Utah, I'm a ramp agent at Provo, and I'd love to see some more Allegiant ops. I don't know, Connor. We can come back soon, though. Some cool scenery for there, for sure. Yeah. I checked the thrust and the trim, nothing wrong there. I was using the Phoenix controls. Could be something to do with the tiller being calibrated wrong. Not sure. I have to check it. I mean, I didn't have to recalibrate the tiller. The tiller is just your nose wheel steering, right? But I don't know, it's weird. When are we flying the 738 again? Next week we're going to be back in the fly-by-wire, and then the following week we'll probably be in the 737-800, unless we get the update from Phoenix with the IEE engines. Then we'll be in the Phoenix. How do you do a custom livery? I just got someone make one for me. Yeah. Are you frozen up? Nope. No, yeah, it doesn't, Strody. Yeah. It doesn't understand what's going on with the icing conditions. Well, Plane, you looking to most that might release this year? Oh, man. There's so many, dude. I mean, PMDG 777, TFDI MD-11. We've got the Q400 from Majestic. We've got the E220 from Synaptic. We've got the 319 and the 321 from Phoenix. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on, man. I think this year is just going to be absolutely insane. Yeah. What is Pilot Edge? Cards and Games put !PE in chat and then follow the Nightbot command. I met the person who experienced the pull left that's similar issues I had. Got you. Icing up on the ground, though? I guess, maybe. What will be your first flight in the PMDG 777? I have no clue. Probably a practice flight. Montreal to Toronto. They actually use the airplane on that route. It's a, it's like a repositioning flight, but they actually take passengers on. So it is a revenue flight. They go Montreal to Toronto on the Air Canada 777s. It's going to be a good year for Microsoft aircraft. Yeah, it's going to be a good year for Microsoft in general. Yeah, absolutely. Is the E220 really expected this year? It has to be, Chicagoland. I don't think they can go any longer on it. I mean, the last update that they showed us, I think, was like 4 or 5 months ago, and it was incredible the amount of work that they already had into it. I would assume that we're going to see a preview from them sometime in the near future, I would like to believe. Yeah. How's the stomach? Good as gold. Hey, Cap, ever try a tactical descent into an airport? It's crazy and fun. No. I try and fly as realistically as I can. I don't really fly a lot of, like, Air Force stuff, you know. We're usually flying commercial. No. Tons of new airlines and a whole new sim, Microsoft sim. It's going to be a fire year. It's going to be crazy, dude. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy year. It's going to be a crazy year. They mentioned in their Discord that they're going to publish an update this month. Was that the Synaptic team, Chicagoland? The Synaptic E220? It's really needed. It's been quite a while since we've had an update from them, so it definitely is needed. You know what I noticed about this aircraft as well, chat? The Neo seems to climb much better performance-wise than the CEO. I like to go to Baghdad and just circle down around the runway, and you're crazy, dude. Hey, I guess I'm asking for some advice. How would you avoid conversations getting heated in your streams? How do you avoid conversations? Timing somebody out. Putting them in the corner. You go in timeout, you go. Synaptic mentioned that. Okay, great news. Great news. Just stopped by to say, hey, I'm on my lunch break. Official Screw Gaming. Good to see you, man. Welcome. Hope you're having a great afternoon, dude. Hope you're having a good lunch as well. What are you having? Can you share some with me? I'm kind of hungry. What happens to all the aircraft when 24 comes out? Wouldn't take forever to release same planes again. They should all work, Isaac. Fingers crossed. What we've heard is everything should work. Your community folder is about the same thing. Better engine performance? Yeah, but it's still an Airbus. They climb like slugs. Hope all is well. I enjoyed the MDT stream. It was good to see my local international airport in the sim. I work right across I'm not even going to try and say that river at Capital City Airport. Very cool. Very cool, Starstep. That was really cool. We need to fly back into there. It would be a cool approach, man. You having a meatball sub with salad? Ooh, sounds good. I'll take half. I'll be fair. You get half, I get half, even though you're the one working. I would be surprised if some add-ons need a quick update for 24. Maybe. But hey, it's not a full... I think what most people are concerned about is that it's going to, the developers are going to have to go in and they're going to have to remake the entire airplane and then charge us all over again, right? I don't think that's going to be the case. Maybe some slight updates might need to be made. Yeah, I agree with you, Adam. But they're not going to be building aircraft from the ground up again, right? So, Ecab, do you use the FrameJet mod with the Phoenix as well? Because for me, the sim freezes when I load into the Phoenix. So, Marius, what you need to do is you need to open up the Phoenix desktop app. So when you're not in the simulator, when you're just sitting at your computer, open up the desktop app and select use alternate displays, alternate rendering displays in the Phoenix app. Make sure that little box is checked and then try. Everything should work, man. Even though Latin VFR low-key garbage, I'm really looking forward to their 340 this year. They should be releasing a 300, 500, 600, maybe a 200. Hopefully they can fix their avionics. I mean... I think you were correct in the very beginning of your first sentence. Latin VFR is low-key garbage. I don't know how you can say low-key garbage and then follow that up with, but I'm looking forward to. No, don't, man. Don't support them, dude. That's all I can say. It is garbage. That's just, especially for, like, a lot of us that need system depth. I get it. There's some sim pilots out there that don't necessarily need PMDG level or Phoenix level of detail when it comes to systems and stuff like that. But, yeah, the only way you should be supporting this Latin VFR or Captain Sim and shit is if you're on Xbox and you're just starved for third-party content. But you can't be mentioning that in the same sentence. Go from, even though they're garbage, I'm looking forward to. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? If they're releasing all of that in 1 year, they're not going to be good. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Strody is on that. How many airplane did they release? They released a 19, a 20, a 21, a 330. Now they're releasing a 340. So that's what, 5 airplanes in the course of 6 months? I think you can tell exactly how good these airplanes are. What do you look forward to most in Microsoft 2024? Probably performance. Performance. That's the main thing. I just hope that performance is better and we're away from, single core CPU and stuff like that. By the way, I'm Urgy. If you remember, I changed my name, long time no see. I do remember. Good to see you, man. Hey, I'm flying to Coco, Cuba on Thursday, flying an A321 and an A320. Nice, very cool, man. The only good aircraft we have on Xbox is the PMDG 737. Well, you also have the Innie builds. You have the Innie builds, A310 and A300 as well. Those are fantastic aircraft. Wonder if Microsoft is giving the add-on devs the new sim early so that they can check their stuff works. Some of them, maybe. Some of them. Now, I've had a few conversations with some developers, and they seem to think that it's going to go pretty smoothly. Everything should work, so we'll see. Gap, we're going to Scottsdale over spring break on Southwest. Nice. I think there will be some flight model updates for our current aircraft to make use of the new data points in 2024, hopefully. What makes it even worse is Latin VFR has abandoned their airport sceneries. No updates or new sceneries. I would agree with you on that one. Yeah, they're making way too much money selling these stupid airplanes, dude. Yeah. Afternoon Cap, have you heard if we can just copy the community folder of 2024? I mean, that's what they've said, Anthony. Until I see it in writing and we have an official, documentation from Microsoft saying so, I think for right now it's all hearsay. I think we'll find out a little bit more as we get closer to the release of 2024, right? I feel like the sim wasn't on Xbox, it would be a lot better. I don't think so. They've always said, and first and foremost, this sim was out for 2 years on PC before it came to Xbox, so I don't think so, man. Would we have better quality add-ons? Again, add-ons take a ton of time, man. A good quality add-on takes 2, 3, 4 years of development. I think regardless if this was made, if it wasn't on Xbox and it was just on PC, I still think you're going to see the likes of Latin VFR, Breedoc, Captain Sim. There's always people that are willing to, they don't give a shit about their name. They're more concerned about, you know, making a quick buck off the flight sim community. It's always kind of been like that, man. So I don't think so. I think it still would have been the exact same. Do you get this constant stutter sometimes with FrameGen? When I turn it off in VSync, it's fixed for a while. Is there any other fix? I don't, Isaac. Maybe turn down some of your settings. Cap, when are you going to show some CRJs some love? As soon as they get an update, BQ. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the CRJ series has not received an update in over a year. So, yeah. Have you seen the MS scenery? They're 20 times worse than Latin VFR. I have, yeah. They're bad. Been doing discovery flights in the sim all morning. Whole new way of sightseeing. Absolutely. Yeah, they're amazing. These questions are more reason to wait for 2024 to settle down before jumping in. I would agree. Yeah. Have you just left Vegas or Salt Lake City? We just left Vegas. We're en route to Salt Lake City. Would you say FrameGen is a must? If you're struggling for performance, absolutely. If you're getting less than 30, 35 FPS, yeah, it's a saving grace. 100%. Makes the experience so much smoother, man. When you're getting 40, 50, 60 FPS into every airport that you fly into, yeah, the experience is a lot better. How's the miniFCU? Do you recommend it? Hard to say, Paul. Do I recommend it at the full retail price of $250? Probably not. If you can get in while they're still doing the Kickstarter, maybe. I could see that it's being worth it, but yeah. A little bit expensive. This aircraft loves to put discontinuities. I just found one, chat. It's a good thing I came up here and looked for a quick second. Just wanted to look at our altitude. But there was a flight plan discontinuity. Looks like we're cruising for about 120 miles. Hoping someone will make a high detail version of under construction O'Hare expansion. Would be beautiful in the sim. I don't know. I doubt it. Probably get something maybe when it's completed. It doesn't look like a setting issue. You know the problem you have in the menu when zooming in and out. There's weird stutter. Same thing happens to the plane. So usually, Isaac, what that means is you're running out of VRAM. That's why I said maybe turn some settings down. I don't know if you're running the simulator at ultra, high-end, medium. Try and turn some settings down. Put your rendering down a little bit. Can't wait till we fly the Antonov again. Did I promise that? I don't know when we'll do that, but why is the engine acting like that? Acting like what? Do you ever think we'll have better clouds, different cloud types in 2024? There will be. Yes, they've already confirmed that we will get them. Dan, celebrating 14 months. Captain Sim 777 flies like a Cessna 172. 100%. Absolutely. But like I said, man, some people, that's what they're looking for, right? They don't care. Some people truly don't care that they're flying a 777 basically as a 172. I don't know, man. Watching this from the A to B Gates Tunnel in Salt Lake City. Hey, very cool, Oof. Problem with 2024 is that all world updates of 2020 will not be compatible. Well, because they're built into the game, Remy. You can be careful with the way that you're wording things. It's not that they're not available. It's that all of the world updates are built into the core of 2024. So, correct, you're not going to need to download every separate region the way that we do now. It's all included. Yeah. Alex, good to see you, man. All the way from Houston. Welcome, man. Welcome, dude. Flying the same identical plane. Exactly, yeah. But what if the C-172 flies like a 777 IRL? The code has been cracked. Is that the default A32NX? No, this is the fly-by-wire A32NX, man. In the First Officer Daisy livery. Oh, yes. Very nice. Still looking for Atlanta indie build scenery. One in the marketplace currently such BS, such a letdown. Correct. Yeah. I use the default handcrafted, and even that one sucks, but it's better than the payware. Cap, are you able to show me how to set up the A32NX for descent? Well, Noah, a lot of this starts before you're even ready for descent. So, again, before you take off, in order for this to work, you have to have a cost index and you have to have a cruise flight level. You also have to do your init B page before you get airborne of your 0 fuel weight and your 0 fuel weight CG. Without these numbers, the aircraft isn't going to know that it's weight and stuff like that. When you're ready for descent, I mean, you just go to your performance page. You can see descent here is 107 miles. When you're about 5 miles from your descent, you just go to your autopilot panel, you scroll down to whatever altitude you want to go to, and then you press the down arrow, and that would essentially get the aircraft in a managed descent mode. There's a lot more than it. I can't just really explain it like that. If you're having troubles, I suggest maybe checking out some tutorials. There's great tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, that would be your best bet, man. I'd rather have their new standard scenery anyways, of course, yeah. Plane spot MDT all the time. I see a smaller Antonov standby Air Force One, UPS MD-11, 7674, FedEx A300 75s. Very cool. Very, very cool, yeah. Descending now into the snow mountains. Looks sexy. Nice. All right, back to work. Have a great stream, Captain. Thanks, official crew gaming. Take care, man. Isn't shared cockpit supposed to come stock with 2024? Yes, correct. I don't know how well it's going to work, but yeah. For Microsoft Store 1, where would you put the frame gen mod? Gavin, you'll have to watch some tutorials. I'm not quite sure, man. There's a few extra steps that you need to do for it, so I'd watch a tutorial or two. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Has Asobo said anything about what specs will be needed for 2024? No. How do you think the upgrade will work for 24? Apparently it's a whole new sim, Isaac. It's a whole new sim, so probably just downloading and installing a new sim. Is the Salt Lake City scenery worth $25? I think so, Travis. It's one of those sceneries where it does have a little bit of a high price tag, but it is beautiful. It is very, very, very nice scenery. Yeah. Evader Chill, what's up, man? Definitely feeling better, thank you. How do you get the overlays so that you can see all the information? Noah, that's through Sim Toolkit Pro. You can put ! banner in chat. Sorry, you're right, Isaac. You want to put up. You want to push up. To whoever I said for the arrows, push up. Give control to the airplane. Push in, managed mode, pull out, you have control. So you want to go up arrow whenever your altitude ready for your descent. Correct. Sorry, Isaac. I'm so used to using the little thing here now. Oh boy, Denver has some spicy weather inbound. Half-mile viz and 11 knot with gusting. Is it really that bad? Oh, baby. This approach into Salt Lake is gorgeous. I love flying into Salt Lake, man. I'm budgeting a $3,500 PC to run this sim. Is that reasonable? I understand there's a new sim coming out later in 2024. I'd like my PC to be future-proof for that as well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd have to part them out. 3,500 USD seems like a pretty fair price for a PC. It's going to be a pretty beefy PC as well. I don't think you'll have very many issues running anything on that. How do you feel about Nimbus making JFK? I thought they were doing it for X-Plane spike flies. I don't think it's for Microsoft. I'm pretty sure it's for... I think it's silly of them to make JFK when we've got any builds. Pardon me. But that's just me. Yeah, it can be, Neil. Yeah. You saw it on the X-Plane store? Yeah, I thought that was for... Wait, they already did it for X-Plane? Oh, maybe they're porting it over to Microsoft? I don't know. Listening to National DC and ATC United was having a ground stop at IAH, but only company traffic. DCA was de-icing. Sounded stressful. I wish Tollus would make Microsoft add-ons. Their 340 would be amazing. That's the only thing that we would really need or / want. In my opinion, the Phoenix does a better job at the A320. I feel like the fly-by-wire, simply because it's free and it doesn't cost 90 USD, the fly-by-wire is your better option for flying a Neo. I don't know, man. I just don't think there's a marketplace for Tollus and Microsoft Flight Sim, to be 100% real with you. I think Tollus kind of has the Airbus market cornered. They don't really have any competition when it comes to the X-Plane world and things like that. They would have far too much competition in the Microsoft world. We've got, you know, Phoenix, you've got the fly-by-wire team, you've got FS Labs at some point bringing over their Airbus series as well. There's just no room for Tollus. And I'm not being rude, I'm just being a realist, being realistic. There's no room for Tollus. They would, I don't think they would succeed in the Microsoft market, and I'm almost positive that's why they continue to only develop for X-Plane. They may try and say like, oh, well, we just want to be X-Plane dedicated. No, I don't believe that, but that's okay. They can try and wear the, you know, be the knight in shining armor for all the X-Plane fans. I don't think we'll see the Indy Builds 350 before year end. If even, wouldn't be surprised if it was before that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. I just hope Fly-by-Wire can update the exterior of the Neo. The Asobo model looks bad. I would agree with you, Randy. Yeah, I was mentioning that as we were departing out. Well, I could drive down to Oregon to save on taxes. Maybe put my savings towards better parts. Yes and no. It depends, Alessandro. There are some options. I don't know how much money you would, you know, are you going to spend more money on, gas and driving than you do onto like other things, right? So I don't know. I do not know. Probably still before the Aerosoft 330. I don't know about that one. Think you'll get the 777 a few days before release like you did for the A300? Unfortunately not, Steven. No. I have no contacts over at PMDG. I've tried to reach out to them. I've tried to let them know that I would be interested in showcasing the aircraft before release like they do for, you know, London Controller and Chewy and all those guys. I have not heard anything back from them. I've reached out to them months ago. I sent their support team an email. I reached out to Robert Randazzo on the PMDG forums. I reached out to Mathis on the PMDG forums. I never got anything back from them. So unfortunately, no, it doesn't look like I'll be able to stream the 777 in advance for you guys. Just how it works out sometimes, right? Do you know why I have so many crashed desktops on Xbox? I have no clue, Junior. I've never used the sim on Xbox, man. I'm sorry, dude. We need someone to develop a high detail DC-8. I just don't see that selling, Evan. I don't think there's too many people that are. You have to understand, man. We're in the day and age where a lot of people are looking forward to glass cockpits. I know that there are some people that want some of these older aircraft and stuff like that, but we're in the modern day of flying, man. I don't think you're going to get a development crew that's going to take time to do a DC-8 when they can make far more money developing a more modern aircraft that everybody wants to fly, right? Did you see the new Cirrus SR22 G7? I did not. I don't know a lot. I don't pay attention to a lot of GA stuff. I'm more of a commercial. Yeah. Just landed in Salt Lake City. Hope I don't ruin the runway for you. Bouncy? Uh-oh. Hopefully not. Billy, what's up, man? I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Happy Monday to you, dude. It's a good point. Hopefully Aerosoft, Headwind, or someone makes a high-fidelity 340. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I'd love to see some more retro aircraft. Would be nice to have. I'd like a 727. That's like the one retro aircraft that I would actually enjoy having in the simulator. A 727. That's about it, really, to be honest with you. I don't think there's very many like old school airplanes that I would really look forward to in the sim. But a 727? Oh, hell yes. 737-200? Maybe. But, yeah. It's really a bummer that they don't want to work with you. Yeah, I don't know why, Skyworker. I think it's just... Here's the thing with PMDG, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible. They are the definition of like an old boys club, right? So the people that they do work with, the streamers that they do allow, are people that they've known for 10, 15 years through the FSX P3D days, right? Very rare. Not that I've ever seen PMDG starting to work with like a new group of people. Just doesn't happen. So, hey, man, maybe if I put my time in, I keep flying the PMDG for the next 4 or 5 years, maybe then we'll get the likes of it. But they are the definition of like, yeah, nah. You have to have been supporting them and buying their products for 5, 6, 7, 8 years for them to even consider that, you know? Felis 747-200 was by far my favorite back in the X-Men 11 days. It's not a bad aircraft. Again, I'd rather a 400, right, Justin? If I'm getting a 747, I would rather a 400, but yeah. In before PMDG starts working with Captain Will. Hey, man. Captain Will's YouTube channel. This guy's going to surpass all of us in subscribers here shortly. This man is on the niche, dude. He has found the niche. He's found the golden YouTube algorithm. He is in it, full blown. When is 777 coming out? Do I have a release date? We don't yet, Captain Grease. No. I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks. I would say 2 to 4 weeks. We're probably going to get a release date. I know that beta progress has been going well, but again, we just came off the holidays and stuff. Probably a little bit of, I'm sure PMDG's took some time off as well, so hard to say. Plus, they do like real-life pilots. Well, I mean, Chewie's not a real-world pilot. London Controller's not a real-world pilot. So, again, it's just people that they've been working with through the FSX days, through the P3D days, right? This is my first venture of PMDG, right? I bought my very first PMDG aircraft, right? So, yeah. Was there a prop version of the 747? No. Proud to share I hit my second level of YouTube partner. Yeah, see, I'm new to all of this, Captain Will. This whole YouTube shorts, like the YouTube levels and stuff like that, I have no clue, dude. When I started doing YouTube, you needed, I think it was 1,500 or 2,000 subscribers to start monetizing your platform, and you needed X amount of videos to start live streaming. So you needed like 20 videos or 25 videos to start live streaming or something like that. So this whole, I have no clue what you're talking about with like tiers, second level of YouTube partner and stuff. I have no clue, dude. It's never been like that for me. Congratulations, obviously, but I have no clue what you're talking. Like, it's never been like that for me. Yeah. First level is membership/donations unlocked. Second level is ad revenue unlocked. That is all that there is. Interesting. So that must be new. I bet it's for everybody now, and I'd be super curious to see how ad revenue works on YouTube Shorts. Because I gotta be honest with you, Will, I've never seen an ad on a YouTube short. Even before I had an ad block, even before I had YouTube Premium, I've never seen an ad on a YouTube short. So I have no clue how ad revenue would work. Or are you talking about ad revenue for like your videos, like your live streams or your uploaded videos that you're making? I don't know, man. I guess I've been in this quite a while. I started live streaming on YouTube right when they made it. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of crazy. You're making 2 times on shorts versus your long videos. It's weird, man. Again, I've never seen an ad on a YouTube short, so I don't know. I don't know if it's like a mobile thing or something, but it's interesting for sure. Never once seen an ad, so I don't know how people can make ad revenue, but yeah, that's crazy. Good on you, man. Like I said, dude, you're on the algorithm. You've got yourself into the algorithm. Winds are still 330 at 16 knots. We are going to plan for 34 right. Winds are basically blowing right down the runway, chat, so that's pretty good. 34 right is what we're expecting. Again, I have no clue where Frontier parks at this airport. If anybody knows where Frontier parks, please let me know. Our minimums today, 44.25. Oof. 44.25 on the barrel. Good. Ads are happening when you go from one video to another. I don't know, man. There aren't many ads on shorts, but they do exist. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, man, I've never seen one in my life. Never seen one. 5 miles till descent. Let's bring that down now. What was our, were we going to 9,000? 6,100. We'll go 9,000 initially, and then we'll go 6,100. So we're going to go 9,000. We're going to push in. We'll give the aircraft control. You can see we start our descent process now. There goes the descent. Should descend us at about 1,000 feet per minute, and we'll get us slightly below profile, but that's fine. It'll catch its way up. Younger generations are TikTok burst videos attention, so the shorts are a sweet spot. Again, I can't get into a short. Like, I'll watch like a YouTube short or something, and it's just like, okay, like that's kind of cool, but I scrolled. I don't know, man. It's a whole thing. Like I said, dude, listen, Captain Will, he's got an algorithm, dude. He's clearly in with like I would say the younger generation because of his the way his channel's growing when it comes to his YouTube shorts and stuff like that. I don't see very many like 30, 40, 50-year-olds sitting there scrolling through YouTube shorts, but that's just me. Yeah, so he's definitely got himself in with that one. Yeah. Kep, do you see the night lights look blurry at night at Microsoft's, or just my PC? They look blurred. I haven't noticed. I haven't flown at night a lot lately, but I haven't noticed. Well, we're gonna fly at night next week, so we'll see next week. But yeah, gonna be a fun day when he pops in here with a verification check. I mean, listen, dude, if his channel keeps growing, he'll definitely be there before a lot of us. Believe it or not, Cap, we have a lot of variety who watches. Lots of real world pilots comment on the shorts. Hey man, listen, dude, I ain't here to argue with you, Will. I'm not here to just because somebody on a YouTube short says that they're a real world pilot, have a little bit of a hard time. Do you know how many people come in here, Will, and tell me that they're real world pilots, and then they make comments, and I'm like, come on, man. You're a 13-year-old kid that doesn't, you know? So, anyways, hey, man, like I said, take it as a grain of salt, dude. Take it as a grain of salt. Very clearly from the time, the very small amount of time that I've spent in your channel watching a YouTube short or video, it seems like it's all kids. And I don't mean this in a bad way, dude. I think that's your target audience. I think we can all agree. You're sitting there with a PlayStation 4 controller and you're making ridiculous videos of these massive airplanes landing at super small. You're basically being the Captain Will of Swiss 001, right? Like, I don't think we can disagree here. I think that that's a pretty accurate depiction of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to replicate. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, man. Like I said, you got yourself in the algorithm, but I wouldn't be trusting what YouTube is telling you. I'm willing to bet that probably half of your viewers are on mommy and daddy's iPad, cell phone, computer, whatever it may be, right? And that's kind of the algorithm that you're getting. I don't think that it's necessarily you have a ton of 30-year-olds watching your YouTube. Like I said, man, I don't know of too many 30-year-olds that want to see you flying a Captain Sim 777 into Courchevel, right? But anyways, just saying, it doesn't matter, but just don't trust the numbers, right? Like, YouTube algorithm, like I said, man, it's the numbers that they're giving to you in your whatever are not necessarily exactly what's going on. Like I said, man, a lot of kids are probably on their you know, on mom's iPad, dad's iPad, cell phones, whatever it may be, right? And again, please don't take this as there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. I think it's great. I think it's amazing that you've been able to grow your YouTube channel the way that you have. So please don't take it as me being critical or being rude or anything like that, you know? Do you think the Sens are going to sell at the deadline? Absolutely. They're fucking brutal. Tarasenko's going to be gone. Kubalik's going to be gone. They'll probably end up they're probably going to end up trading one of the defensemen as well, whether it be Shabbat or Zub or any of the other ones. One of them is probably going to go as well. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Kev, it's not just the numbers. Go watch my VATSIM stream from last night. Mature chat. Again, dude, I'm just going to... Again, listen, Will, I'm not here to debate with you, man. I'm not here to debate with you, dude. All I'm going to say is the times that I've been there, that is not what it has been. The times that I've seen it and the times that I have clicked on a video and I've watched, that's not what it's been. It's literally been a bunch of little Timmies running around in chat. Captain Will, can you fly here? Can you fly this? Can you do that? Can I fly with you? Can we fly on this network? Can we do that? That's literally all it's been. But hey, listen, dude, if you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Who gives a shit what people think? Who gives a shit about the demographics? Like I said, doesn't matter. You're growing your channel, you're making ad revenue, you're making donations, you've got memberships live now. That's all that matters, dude. Who cares about the demographics? Like I said, it's just very clear, and I don't think that you'll disagree with me. We know what demographic you're going after by the videos that you're making, right? Let's be real. You're not making videos for the 30, 40, 50-year-old real pilots of the world, right? You're making videos for the younger group because you know that they're going to click, you know that they're going to subscribe, you know that they're going to watch, you know that you're going to get ad revenue from it, right? It's exactly what it is, man. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think you just have to be honest. There's no need in telling us, you know, there's no need to tell us like, oh, all of my viewers are 30 and 40-year-olds. No, that's not true at all. The demographics may say that, sure, but the content that you're creating is meant for children. It's meant for kids, right? You're not, like I said, you're not making content for the 30, the 40-year-old real pilots out there. You're making content because you know people are going to click on it, right? Who's most likely to click on a video? Probably a younger person who sees a 777 landing in Courchevel or something like that, right? A younger person is going to end up clicking on that, you know, but hey. Sorry, Cap, I like you a lot, but you're 100% wrong. Again, dude, it's okay, man. Everybody's going to be entitled to their own opinion, Will. I don't know what you're seeing out there. Like I said, man, I've clicked on your videos a couple times. I've seen what it is. If I go to your YouTube channel right now and I look at your thumbnails, okay? So I'm going to go to Captain Will's YouTube channel right now. I'm going to look at your videos, and you mean to tell me that your videos are not designed for a child? Here's Captain Will. So you mean to tell me that all of these thumbnails here, all of this, pilot attempts impossible emergency dive to land, pilot attempts world's most difficult landing at Lukla, pilot attempts narrow mountain valley approach, Pilot attempts dangerous emergency descent. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm 100% correct. These are children clickbait videos. Again, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay, man. Just own it. Be one with it. You know what I mean? That's it, dude. Just own it. Own up to it. Be one with it. You don't need to come in here and tell us that 30 and 40-year-olds or real-world pilots are commenting, watching your videos. It's okay, man. Nobody cares. You found your niche, dude. You're in with it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay, man. Nobody's upset at you. Like, I don't know how many times I've told you, I'm proud of what you're doing. It's great, dude. It's incredible. It's very rare that you see a flight sim channel blow up the way that your channel is blowing up. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I have no distaste or displeasure against what you're doing, man. I think that there's room for everything in the community. That's it. I'm 100% wrong. How am I wrong, though? That you just keep saying I'm 100% wrong. I don't understand. I don't understand how you say that I'm wrong. It's okay, man. It's okay. That's just my opinion. And I've told you numerous times, keep doing what you're doing, man, because you're in with it. You're in with it, dude. There's who cares what I think? Clearly it's working, right? So, but yeah, I just don't want you to come in here and be like, oh, well, our demographics are the exact same, Captain, and I have 40-year-olds commenting on my videos, and I have real-world pilots constantly. No, let's be realistic here. You know, let's be realistic. I have kids watching, yes, but most are adults. Our VAT sim streams are no different than these or any other on YouTube. Okay, well, sure, man. Okay, dude. Sure. No problem. Yes. Correct. Yes. All right, chat. 18,000 feet. Altimeter is... Crack me up, man. 3019. Let's go and bug that up here. 3019 into Salt Lake City. No problem. Sending through 18,000 feet now. We'll go landing lights on at 10,000. Give him credit. The way that he throws the plane around with the PlayStation controller, it's skillful. Dude, I'm telling you, he's made it into the niche, dude. He's made it in with his little niche. That's what I'm saying. Like, the algorithm, he's in with the algorithm. Look at the views that he's getting on his videos. It's crazy, man. Challenging the matter, Frontier seems to use Concourse B at Salt Lake City. Lots of flights use B3. Okay, interesting. Let's zoom in here. I think we're looking at Concourse B. Okay. Maybe we'll park up here because we are landing on 3-4 right. Hopefully we can vacate Hotel 6. And we'll make our way over like that. That would be ideal. Then we can just park over here. And then we'll probably take 3-4 right for departure again as well. Maybe 3-4 left. We'll see what they... we'll see. We shall see. Come watch next time and comment so I know that you're there. Okay, man. Sounds good. Sounds good, dude. We'll just won't accept the fact that at this point your contents are putting out shorts as you're your audiences. No one is denying you're blowing up. Relax. Well, that's what I mean. You're taking it way too personally, Will. You're way too personally, man. Like I said, dude, you just need to know where you're at, right? I don't... Come on, man. Like, we got off to a rocky start, but I would say that we've actually built, like, a friendship, right, over the last couple of months, right? Like, I don't mind you here. We don't have any issues. We usually see eye to eye, and we don't on eye to eye. We usually agree to disagree, right? But again, I think you're looking too much into the algorithms. Like I said, man, there ain't no 12-year-old, 10-year-old that owns their own iPad, so they're on mom's account, right? So for you to sit there and say, oh, well, I look at my demographics and most people that watch my streams are 40-year-olds. Well, yeah. I mean, come on, right? I don't even look at I'm not even considering how many kids watch my stream. I'm just judging by how my stream goes and the people that are chatting in stream and the conversations that I have outside of stream. Most of the people that I deal with are adults. Now, of course, yes, there are kids that watch my streams as well, man. I'm not getting at that, but yeah. Go to a short, pull up the comments live and see that it's full of kids or not. Dude, you really want me to do this, Will? You really, really, really want me to do this? Listen, I've been nice enough. I subscribed to you, okay? Wait, did I subscribe to you? I didn't. Hold on. Subscribed. There you go. I'll subscribe to you. Now I can make fun of you. Let's go to his YouTube shorts. Let's pull up his most recent YouTube short. All right, so he's got a YouTube short that went up today. Read some of the comments. The Dangerous Pilot of the Year award goes to Mr. Captain Will. The pilots almost losted the navigation. Imagine flying in fog like that. I mean, I don't know what comments you're looking at, man, but anyways, we're done. We're over with, dude. It doesn't matter, Will. It doesn't matter, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep growing the way that you're growing. Like I said, dude, you're about to surpass like XP72 and V1 simulation. These guys have been doing this for years, and you're about to pass all these guys in subscribers, right? So it's crazy, man. I mean, keep doing you, dude. Who cares? Keep doing you, man. Keep doing you, 100%, dude. Yeah, you got it, man. I'm 49. I don't know if I feel better or worse. Mark, what's up, man? Oh, shit, dude. All right, we're going to 6,100? 6,100 is where we're going, down to capture. 6,100 at Cheval. So bug up 6,100. We'll continue the descent. Give it to alt constraint. All right, 10,000 foot alt constraint. I don't know why the speed's up the way that it is. We should have a speed restriction. No, 11,000 feet at Quen. Where are you going, airplane? Okay, it's, for some reason it's making some weird turn to Quen. No problem. Who's this? Approach? Hey, Salt Lake City Center came on. Nice. 120275. 120275. Good. Diego, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. In my eyes, yes, Will is trying to get into the Swiss 001 algorithm. But that's, I don't know. Ask Will if that's what he's trying to do. Don't ask me. But in my eyes, that's what it looks like. Thank you, Diego. He got from a flight from KSAT to DFW and A321 American Airlines paint scheme with IE engines. As soon as we have an A321, as soon as we have some IE engines, absolutely. Diego, thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. All right, let's call up Salt Lake City Center here. I just heard a with you. Happy MLK Day, sir. Hope you're having a great day today. I am, Tony. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, my friend.
1584. I'm past Carter right now out of flight level 205.
What happened to the Phoenix A319 and 21? We're all waiting for it. We're all waiting for it.
And we'll descend via the Nordic 6 arrival, Delta 1584.
I'll only do a shared cockpit with Will if he uses a joystick or a yoke. He's got to put his PlayStation controller to do a shared cockpit with me. Provo and Salt Lake City are one of the most underrated approaches. They are beautiful. Isn't like Provo close to here somewhere? It's around here, isn't it? Maybe on the other side of the water over here or something. Yeah, it's right there, isn't it? Provo? I think. Maybe not, but... Does this bird have terrain radar? Maybe? It was broken for quite a while. I don't think so. No. Salt Lake City Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 1508, 11000 Quen.
Frontier 1508, Salt Lake City approach, roger. At plage, cleared ILS running 34, right approach.
At plage, cleared ILS 34, right approach. Frontier Flight 1508, thanks. Still waiting on Block 2, A321 and 319 are ages away, which is crazy, man. I can't believe we waited so long, you know? Knock out the PS4 controller will boost this channel. I don't want those boosts, man. I don't need those 30, 40-year-old real-world pilots watching my streams, Will. No, thank you. Scenery looks very nice. It does. I love the snow coverage that they fixed this year. It looks much better. It's much more believable instead of just like a blanket of white snow on top of all the ortho, you know? It does have terrain, but you have to run SimBridge. Ah, shit, that's why. Okay, I don't have SimBridge on. That could be why. No SimBridge. All right, so we've got 11,000. Oh, it's only 10,000 at Algae. There we go.
Delta 58, passing at 12200.
XP shenanigans, keep them on the watch list. Simulation, not so much, but entertainment value is unmatched. I love XP, dude. Kirk's one of my favorite content creators. Yeah.
Salt Lake City altimeter 301 matter.
I love watching Kirk, man. This guy is like he doesn't give a fuck. Let me just put it that way. He just doesn't care, right? He's there to have a good time. He's there to enjoy himself. He's even admitted to himself that he's not the world's greatest pilot, but that doesn't stop him. And that's why I love XP. I love his attitude. I love how he's just on that constant pursuit of trying to better himself and just to have fun. You know what I mean? I absolutely love Kirk, dude. He's one of my favorite human beings in the flight sim world, to be honest with you. He's always so positive. He's always so just. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. We need more people like Kirk in the X-Plane community. Hey, come here. Chat wanted to see you. Come here. I'll give you a chippy. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come up. Look, you're on the tail. It's you. It's you on the tail. Yeah.
Alaska 454, roger. Approved, call me back.
Oh, good. What a nice puppy. There's Day Day. She said hi. Love your vids, man. The LAX approach was awesome. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, man. You didn't know his name was Kirk? Yeah, XP. He's the best, man. And Blue Games, I watched him for 6 years. Blue is awesome as well, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I find like Blue's more of like a like overall streamer, right? Blue streams kind of everything. That's what's cool about Blue. He does like flight sim, train sim, racing sim. He does all kinds of stuff, you know? Which is cool as hell. You thought his name was XP72? Nice. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that like button. We are looking for 300 likes on today's stream. We have one more flight to do after this one. We're going to be going from Salt Lake City into Denver, and apparently the weather in Denver, I don't know if that was for me.
I'm not sure about you, but I can't wait to meet up with Will and all his subs in Vegas for drinks.
Salt Lake Coast 13. Do you have traffic?
C2A with a $3 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Fucking guy. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate you, man. C2A, man. Can never fail. Never fails to amaze me. C2A with his donations. Oh, man. Cap, where's my kickback for these donos? It's okay, man. You're getting all that ad revenue now. It's all good, man. You're good. You're getting all the ad revenue from your YouTube shorts. All the real world pilots. You're good, man. They got tons of money to donate to you. More than I got. Those guys are making 6 figures a year. 6 figures, man. The OG streamer for me, first stream I watched and the only one I still watch regularly. Mark, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. Did everyone buy their mini-FCUs? I think everybody that has them so far. Yeah. Noof 10's at 23 Super, celebrating 9 months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for support. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. 9 months. Our YouTube baby is complete. This is Cap. How's the fly-by-wire? Good, man. I really like it. Especially with the new updated cockpit. Absolutely awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. Really do appreciate it. Drew coming in with a $5 donation. Appreciate it, man. He is going to be bringing it. Yes. Will's going to attempt the landing challenge at my live stream at the Thrustmaster booth at Flight Sim Expo. He's going to bring his own PlayStation remote that he plugs in, and he's going to school all of us. Legit, the way that this man lands with a PlayStation controller, I've already said it. It's kind of remarkable. It's kind of amazing how well he can do landing with a PlayStation controller. But I totally see him just whipping a PlayStation controller out of his bag, plugging it into the computer. All right, Cap, I'm ready. He wants to win the Blame Dan shirt. Oh, man. What reason are you always wearing glasses? Same reason I'm wearing a fake pilot uniform t-shirt. It's all for fun, man. It's all for fun.
What's your indicated?
Thank you, Tyson. Appreciate that as well, man. Do you know when the Phoenix A319 and 21's coming out? I have no clue, man. Gear down, flaps 2. I have no clue, dude. We have been cleared to land, so we got all the lights on. We are vacating to the left as well. Make sure you put 30 plus knots across one and I'll show up. Just for you, baby. Just for you. Oh, man. Always a great time here, chat. Always a great time. Drew, thank you, man.
Rumor has it Will bring his PS4 controller to Simventure.
100%. 100%. Clear to land 34 right, 135, 1508. Flaps 3. We got to arm our ground spoilers. We got to set our auto brake to low. Good. We are vacating to the left, as we know. We've got our charts up here. Hopefully we'll hit Hotel 6. Hotel 6 is ideal. Hopefully we'll hit that. If not, we can roll to Hotel 8. Should be good. 160 knots, flaps full. Ding the cabin. Good. They're ready. Ecam no blue. Joystick cam's on. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Get you down on the ground. Beautiful. Let's go. Exactly, Drew. I turn into my spirit animal. That's pretty hefty headwind. 14 knots right off the nose. Kind of quartering a little bit, but... Guys, Cap, gotta go to leave. Go for Top Golf with the family today. Have a great flight. Tony, take care, man. Hope you have a great time at Top Golf. That sounds like an awesome day, dude. I know, shit. I need to get into the algorithm. I need to break out the PlayStation remote, chat. We need to get into the Captain Will algorithm. Oh, man.
Tree
1,000.
5,000, Elks 1 tree, flight tree.
I love landing into Salt Lake, dude.
Salt Lake City Center, Frontier 4654 at Bravo 3, looking for the clearance Denver.
Frontier 4654, Salt Lake, 10 o'clock.
You know the way the snow is like on top of the roofs and stuff like that? It looks so cool. So cool. You having back problems? Oh, just break out the medicine.
400.
Solves everything, dude.
400. 300.
Glide slope looks like it has a little bit high.
100 above.
20 knots of crosswind now, chat.
200.
Quartering crosswind. A little bit of rudder
Minimum.
correction. Continue.
Okay, Roger. Thank you. I appreciate that.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
176, speed 217.
Holy float, Batman. Nose down gently.
Reduce speed of 180.
Center line. Reversers out. This thing stops on a dime, dude. 70 knots, reverser stowed.
Block 450, correction.
Auto brake off.
3724, runway 10.
I find it stops too quickly on this one. World's longest Will's mad now, Chad. Will's mad.
Yes, sir. We are at...
Still in the touchdown zone. Nothing wrong with that. A little bit floaty. It's okay. Anybody else notice though that the aircraft stops way too quickly? Like I feel like there's no rollout once you get on the once you step on the auto throttle, or sorry, the reversers. Just stops way too quickly. But it's okay. We did make it. We made Hotel 8. Interesting.
Negative. That is inside of LA's airspace.
We're going to go this way, that way. Yeah, a little bit too floaty on that one. A little bit too floaty. Still a good landing.
1508, welcome to Salt Lake City, taxi parking by a hotel on this frequency.
Hotel this frequency. Thanks for ATC. We'll see you for the departure. Frontier Flight 1508. All right, ground spoilers, flaps.
Alright guys, all the guys on the ground at Salt Lake City, I'm working the clearances right now.
Go strobe lights, wing lights, APU master start switch, good. Runway turn off lights can come off. We'll stop the clock. 59 minutes and, whoa, sorry, that's my nose wheel getting stuck. 59 minutes and 4 seconds. Good. Cap, got a new ride. Gotta go pick her up, be back soon. Sounds good, Drew. Enjoy, man. Enjoy, dude. It's a bumpy landing. Cap isn't liable for any injuries. No, we blame First Officer Daisy. First Officer Daisy. Okay, he gave us hotel.
Good morning, Salt Lake Center.
Guess we're going to go this way. We kind of wanted to go here, but that's okay. We'll go Bravo 9 or something like that for our gate. Should be good. I think it has the gates here. Bravo 9. Good.
47,
No. Frontier. Good. Cool. Erin, 7 months. Appreciate it, man. Says, hey, what's up, Cap? Hope you've been good. I have been good, Erin. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate you, man. I got the steering along with RKSI. It's so gorgeous. It is. Yeah, the Salt Lake scenery is quite beautiful. If you're having problems with performance at this airport, just remove the Newell VDGS, and you'll get much better performance. AP's coming on. Thanks so much, Aaron. Appreciate you, man. 7 months of support. Incredibly kind, man. How long is the flight to Denver? I think it's about an hour. Around there. Like that. Yeah.
Alright, guys, if you're on the ground at Salt Lake City and you filed, expect your PD.
Have a great second leg. I'll be off to Salzburg from Vienna. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Feel if you used a controller, it would have been smoother.
Thank you.
Guys are just trolling, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look what you started, Will. We're going to blame Will for this one. Not blame Dan, we're going to blame Will. We are going in, we want, what is this? There's no taxiway, it just says 14. I guess that's where we're going in. Will we be back in the ATR? I don't know. Good question. I don't know. Hey, come off now. Hope you have a good day. Billy the Bowen. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I don't think it's the PS4. I think it's your comments about how you're in here toting that real world pilots and 30 and 40-year-olds are watching your YouTube shorts. That's where I think people are a little bit more. I don't think it has anything to do with the PlayStation controller. It is what it is, man. You use whatever you can, right? It blows my mind that you have access to a yoke and joystick, because you can clearly afford to buy one, but you choose to use a PlayStation remote. I think that's more what it's about, but no, I think it's more that people are just laughing about what you think your YouTube analytics look like, or your YouTube algorithms, or that's what I think is more a little bit funny, to be honest with you. Foxtrot 9 should be right in here off this one. Sorry, Bravo 9. Yeah, straight in on Bravo 9, not Foxtrot 9, sorry, Bravo 9. Are we doing a return to Vegas? We're actually going over to Denver. So we've got another flight to do. We're going over to Denver. And it's pretty shitty weather right now in Denver as well, which is going to make for a lot of fun. Yeah. Question, what's the difference between Infinite Flight Simulator and X-Plane Flight Simulator? Just wondering. What's mobile sims? I'm honestly not too sure about mobile sims. I don't know a lot about X-Plane Mobile or
turn right turn heading 1.
Infinite Flight or anything like that, but yeah.
160, host 19, air correction, host 13.
458, running 3 for left, little left.
All right. Bravo 9. Straight in. We've got the other Frontier off to our right as well, so I think we're in the right spot. And we'll do our quick little turnaround for our flight over to Denver. And I'm excited for this one. Will's going to be meeting us at the airport, guys. He is bringing his PlayStation controller. He is going to have his PC set up in the back of his car. And wait, Will, do you own a car? You live downtown. I don't think you own a car, right? You just subway and everywhere. What does Denver have for public transport? Do you guys have like a SkyTrain monorail type thing, or is it just a subway system? All right, there we go. Park brakes on. Good. Upstairs, APU's on. AP weed is on. Good. Beacon light is off. Engine number 1 or 2 is off. Seatbelt signs is off. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a 2001 Jeep Wrangler for the mountain trails here. Hey man, that's a lot of room to pick us all up at the airport, Will. All right, guys, Will's going to be picking us up at the airport. Damn, we still haven't had a dance yet. Will's going to be picking us up at the airport in Denver. We've requested our deboarding. The jet bridge should be connecting here. And there we have it, my friends. Beautiful first flight. Absolutely wonderful. If you did enjoy that arrival, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all. Quick question, guys. Does this airplane do auto-land? It's one thing I don't know about the fly-by-wire. Does it do an auto-land? Because look at the weather in Denver. No, I already get shotgun. Yeah. PS4 controllers for all. Nice. Half-mile visibility.
Just confirm it's 200.
We may be doing an auto land, chat. We'll see how this one goes. Half-mile visibility into Denver right now. Snowing, broken at 1800, overcast at 2600. This will be an interesting one. This will be an interesting one, chat. Good, good, good. Let me go ahead and new flight.
Frontier 932, runway 34 right.
And we're going from SLC to Denver.
Okay, looks like you're lined up for 34 left. Just confirm you're on 34 left.
And they are landing on the 34s?
Yes, 34
yeah, 34 right, or we'll probably land 35 left is what we'll probably want on that one. 35 left, I would assume. They might get us in on the right sides, or sorry, on the 34s. 34 left, 34 right. They don't land on 34 left, do they? I don't know. So we'll plan for 35. We'll generate that. Good. Let me get some tunes on for you guys here.
In November 6 at uniform, just verify call sign 6.
Some tunes. Turn that down here a little bit. I don't like this song, Chad. I'm skipping it. All right. Let me file off our flight plans so we're good to go on that. Ooh, it's got us going to 39,000 feet. I love flying into Denver, man. When's the last time we flew into Denver, Chad? It's been a while, hasn't it? All right, cool. Banner has been updated up top. Good. I'd manually set SimBrief down to 310 or 330. You won't make it that high. I think the max flight is 39. I will set 37 and we'll see where we go from there. 37 will probably be good enough, I would think. Okay, let's jump back inside the aircraft. Get some things reconfigured here. Let's come down here. We're going to go to import. Good. Salt Lake City over to Denver. Let's look at the weather in Denver. Oh, baby. Half-mile visibility. That's crazy. 6,000 foot visibility, basically. Snow, broken at 18, overcast at 26, minus 21. Wow. That is a cold snow in Denver. Let's go to fuel. We're going to import from SimBrief. Good. We'll throw that in there. Ooh, we're getting PDCs? Nice. Good shit. Getting PDCs so we don't have to worry about clearance, chat. That's beautiful. Go to our payload page. We're going to load the aircraft from SimBrief. I think we have a full passenger count, 174 passengers. Let's go ahead and load up the aircraft. Yeah, it is a full aircraft into Denver, chat. So this will be a fun one. You can just see we're just under our M-TOW as well. So that is good. Beautiful. We'll go back here. Let's come down here. Oh, look at Daisy's even on the cup over here. I just realized that. Day. Let's come down here. Let's go to our init ref. We're going to init request data. There we go. Salt Lake City over to Denver. Good, good, good. Frontier Flight 668. And we'll put in 370s. I think I think Justin was right. I don't think we'll get it up to 390. That's good. Go over to the next page. 0 fuel weight CG. We'll throw that in there. And then our block fuel for this leg was 4.6 because I think we have a pretty gnarly tailwind. It'll be interesting to see our ground speed here on this one. Planning on streaming Midway's Monday VATSIM event tonight. Better see you there. We'll see, man. Maybe I'll pop in and say hello. But yeah. Let's go to init ref. That's good. Init B page is good there. Wonderful. Cool. Let's go to flight plan. Rugged 3 departure. Purdy transition camper. Denver altitude. Squawk. I don't think he gave us... Anyways, I guess we'll plan... 3-4 left for departure, I guess is what we'll plan. We'll see. You might change us, but we'll plan 3-4 left for departure. Let's go 3-4 left on the rugged 3 departure. Good. We want the, is it the Meeker transition? No, it's the Purdy. Where is Purdy? Purdy transition. We'll select that one. Good. We'll insert that. Good. It is radar vectors direct. That is all good. And then from Purdy, we'll go to Denver. We're going to go to arrivals now. Into Denver. Let's go to unload, import, sim brief, pin you. Into Denver. So we're going to be coming in off this way. I'm wondering, you know what? I'm just going to request 3-5 left. And we just vector, because like that is so much better for our taxi. If we vacate Mike 6 or Mike 7, our taxi, we're going right here to Concourse A, Alpha Sierra. So that's what we're going to plan anyway. So we'll plan for that. So we'll go to Denver. We'll go to 3-5 left for the arrival. We'll pin that one. That is good. We're going to be on the longs 2 arrival. So look, we can plan for 3. Oh no, see it does take us here. 3-4 left, right, and 3-5 goes this way. So that's what we'll plan. So we'll go ILS 3-5 left. We want to be on the longs arrival. Longs 2 arrival. We're going to want the, I think we want the Eldora transition. Eldora, do we want Teller? Probably want Teller if we're coming in like that. We'll take it from the Teller, because where does this take us to? This takes us to High Mom, and then it would be Teller and down. Yeah, we'll go Teller. We'll go Teller as our transition, and then we need Camper as our other transition, and we'll insert that. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Let's scroll through here. We'll make sure. Yeah, we'll remove that discount there in case we don't want to end up in Detroit again. That's all looking good. Cool, sweet. Everything looks good there. All the waypoints are in there exactly the way that they should be. Wonderful. Let's go back and jump outside here. Take a look. Okay, there are done deboarding. So we'll go ahead and restart the Kootal script. Give that a second. Let's go to GSX and guys, chill. Nobody needs to be being rude to anybody in chat. Don't be rude to Will. Will and I have a fun relationship where we get to make fun of one another. So just chill, man. Doesn't need to be any negativity in chat, guys. Request boarding. We'll get that one. Frontier once again. There we go, Frontier, and we're looking good. Cool. They're gonna request the boarding. Wait, shit. Did I do the sim brief okay? I think I did. I think it knows what we're loading anyways. Anyways, we'll see. I think it knows what it's doing. Okay, cool. Boarding nobody. We already have our crew on board. LS system can come off. We've got that set. We've got that set. That's good. We're sitting on APU. The rest of that is looking good. Cool. The only other thing we need to do here, Chad, is our squawk code. Squawk 7636. 7636. Good. Cool. There we go. We'll watch the boarding process. Hang out for a little bit. Got the tunes pumping in the background. Looking good. Sweet. Absolutely will. There's no, I get it, man. I get it. Like I said, dude, I think people in chat maybe just don't understand quite exactly what's going on, but, and likewise, right back at you, man. I'm not, you know that I'm not being rude with any of the comments that I'm making. I'm just speaking for, you know how I am. We don't bullshit. We don't beat around the bush. Both of us, we're both kind of the same. So, yeah. I'm gonna join, but my sim takes at least 10 minutes to load. That's fine, dude. You got lots of time, man. We're boarding the whole aircraft. We got to board 174 passengers. Yeah. Should we hear those leap roars? Of course. Yeah. Of course. We don't use the sync GSX and payload for the plane option. It makes it feel super realistic. I haven't one. I got to look into that. Maybe next week I'll try and do that. Is there like an update or something I have to do to it? Have you updated the FrameJet mod since you initially installed it? If so, how do you update? I have, Austin. I'm on the most current version, which is 0.90. And how you update it, you just copy the 2 folders that go into the root base of the sim folders. That's all you have to do. How do you play multiplayer? Noah, exclamation point, VAT, SIM. VATSIM is the network that we're on. Gap, is ground handling on the fly-by-wire a bit more difficult than the Phoenix? I feel like there's an input lag on the fly-by-wire for ground handling. I feel it feels a little bit heavier, Anas, on the nose. It definitely, like when you're using a tiller, it definitely is. But yeah, we love some Weekday Will. That's right. Remember Weekend and Weekday Will? We used to get Weekday Will, who used to always... I remember Weekday Will. Yeah, that was a good one. Nope, no update. There's an option in the EFB. It says sync GSX payload or something like that. You turn it on and that's it. Well, shit. Let's find that right now. Where is it? Down here in the settings? Third-party options. GSX payload synchronization. On. GSX fueling synchronization. On. Right? Do I want both of those on? It's not actually going to fuel the aircraft though, right? Because I just still want to use like... So how does it work through here? Like, what do I do? Like, it GSX sync enabled. So instead of like grabbing from here, do I just... Anyways, it's fine. Because we'll figure out the payload. We'll figure it out next time. But anyways, we've got it turned on now. You just do the passengers? Okay. You did it too late. You had to turn it on first before hitting the GSX start boarding? Okay. We'll turn that off because I don't refuel using GSX, so we'll just turn that off. Okay, well now we know. Now we've got it set up. Hopefully we'll have it working for next week. It'll be kind of cool. You have to call GSX fuel trucks, so get gas now. We won't do that then. We'll just do the boarding of passengers. You run it from GSX now. Got you. Okay. Where can you find the FP? What, the flight plan? The flight plan's just going to be whatever the flight plan is on SimBrief, whatever they give you, as long as you have updated AirAC on SimBrief. Trenton, there's tons of tutorials out and videos and stuff that you should be able to watch on YouTube. Depends what you're trying to do. Honestly, Trenton, like if you have a joystick or you have like, it should be plug and play. I would say start off small, do some of the lessons, do some of the tutorials that come with Microsoft Flight Sim, and that should be super beneficial. Do you have to pay for VATSIM? No, VATSIM is free. Cap, how do you move the tablet? I don't think you can in this aircraft. I don't think it allows you to. You have to pay for VATSIM with your life. Personally, these things, aviation channels are so dope. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it, mate. For you, it's rotated? Really? I don't know. I have no clue. I didn't know you could rotate it. Weekday Will is retired. Aren't you working from home? Shouldn't you just be able to stretch all day long? If you're working from home, or you got to go into like meetings and stuff like that, you can't be all stretched out. You should just show up to your meetings wearing sunglasses inside, Will. Be like, it's real sunny in here, guys. What are your expectations for the Airsoft 330? I don't know, Remy. I don't know. Hey, there's a seagull on this plane. Wait, what is he? Or is he a puffin? No, that's not a puffin, is it? Who is it? Miracle the Seagull. Yeah, it is. Miracle the Seagull. There you go. Never during work, only when filming my shorts. I could just imagine you being all stoned with your PlayStation remote going like this on the monitor. Whee! You have to mute your mic because you're just going all crazy. Yeah, if any ideas about the 777 flight after the PMDD launch, I suggest an Emirates ops via Dubai. We'll see, man. We'll see. Weather in Denver sounds fun. I'll join a Spirit offline. Don't want to bring up my VATSIM band story. It's semi-funny. Uh-oh, Justin. Sounds good, man. How's the frame gen mod? Game changer, honestly. Game changer. Sorry for being annoying, but are you doing the Rugged 2 SID and the Longs 2 Arrival? We are, yes. We're planning for 3.5 left. 3.5 left, because easy for us to taxi into the ramp. Hey, Cap, I buy airports straight from AnyBuilds, but also says I need to buy them on Microsoft. Is that true? No. You just need to install them correctly, Kevin. Once you buy an airport, that's all you need to do. Buy it once, you're good to go. Does Frontier really put the FO names like that? No, no, no. This is a special livery. That's my dog on the tail. Does GSX provide de-icing? It can, yeah. See that? Look, it's Daisy. Daisy. Oh, the goodest co-pilot ever. Daisy May. That's Day Day. Remember the kid that rickrolled everyone on VATSIM? I don't know, dude. There's been so many weird, funny VATSIM moments, dude, in my career. It's I've lost track of a lot of them. Bring back the Daisy Cam. She doesn't hang out in her bed anymore, man. It worked when she used to live right here. She Roddy mix? She is, yeah, Roddy Lab. Roddy Lab Golden. She's got a little bit of golden. 6% golden retriever in her, too. It's pretty funny. Did the newest version of FrameGen mod get rid of the screen tearing? I don't think so, Landon. I think that's just like that's a monitor thing. If you're having screen tearing, it's usually because of a monitor. Who made the Daisy plane? My buddy Jay. Jaywalk. If I change PCs, do I need to rebuy the Phoenix? No, I don't think so, Remy, but you may have to reach out to Phoenix because I think it is... There's like a key. Pardon me. There's... Dying, Jad, hold on. Wow. There's a reg key. There's a reg key that stays on your PC, but I've heard you can reach out to them. You can reach out to Phoenix and, yeah. To avoid screen tearing, you would need a 120 Hz monitor if you're gaming on high FPS. Got you. Logging into the Phoenix account and deactivate, it's easy. And there you go. So apparently you just log into the app, you deactivate and then reactivate on a new PC. That would make sense. You just have to reset the license on your Phoenix login on the Phoenix website. There you go. So that's pretty easy then. Sounds like it's pretty easy at least. Excuse me. How's the FPS mod thing? Any good? Any issues so far? Not for me, Dave. There's others that have run into issues for sure, but thankfully, knock on wood, everything's been pretty stable for me, man. One of the shortest routes Emirates does on the 777 is Dubai to Karachi. It's an hour and 50 airtime. They do it thrice daily. It's pretty cool. We need some good scenery for Karachi. I don't think we have any scenery for Karachi. Once you're a registered user, you can re-download on your account. There you go. Did the newest version of FrameGen mod get rid of the screen tearing? Yeah, Landon, second time you've asked that. Second time I'm going to answer it. I think it has to do with your monitor. I don't think it has to do with the FrameGen. I don't get screen tearing. There's multiple other people that don't get screen tearing. My guess is the people that are getting screen tearing are using 60 Hz monitors. Yeah. I'll tell you the bits of the pieces that got me mad. BAC over 0.4 Top Gun and mistook another pilot as one of my friends on the network doing a Mach 2 intercept, ripped my account. Jesus. That doesn't sound like full-blown ban. It's not like you can shoot another plane out of the sky on VATSIM. But, yeah. There's a one-click request new license on their support. Well, there you go. What is the frame gen mod? Haniel, ! frames in chat. That will bring you over to the frame gen mod. Look for a Nightbot command. Just got my first Factor Meals box. The OU commission. Oh, Brandon, enjoy that, dude. I actually think I should have a box being delivered. It wasn't here this morning, which is a little bit of a surprise. But enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, dude. I got a great box coming this week. Got some of that honey mustard chicken coming again. Ooh, baby. They took it as trolling as the guy was apparently a streamer. Very unlucky. Did not win the appeal on that one. Yeah. You can probably thank everything that's happened to me on this network for that one. They don't give a lot of... If the guy's a streamer, they don't give a lot of second chances. They just immediately assume that you're trolling just because of how much trolling goes on. You know? Same question for GSX. What's that? You can do de-icing, Remy, if that was your question. Or saying, sorry, for a new computer? No, it should just be a new install. Remy, there's not very many products that are going to make like a signature check on your computer. PMDG might do it. Phoenix might do it. I believe those are probably the only two. GSX should just be a fresh reinstall on the new PC. I don't see a difference with frame gen update. All depends on your system and when it manages the update. Doesn't meticulously triple your FPS if that's what you're thinking. Yeah, I mean, no, it just fixes some errors and stuff like that that may have occurred, right? This is a community-driven... this whole frame gen mod is completely community-driven, right? So... Why doesn't GSX always want to board the luggage for those big cargo loaders when using the Phoenix? So what you need to do is you need to go to GSX, you need to go to Customize Airplane, and you need to click on the actual cargo bays and make sure that it's set to belt loader. My guess is it's not set to belt. You want both to be set to belt. Cargo 1, Cargo 2. You want it to say belt for the Phoenix. The only other ones that you would use are like pallets or like some of the other ones for like some of the cargo planes and stuff. But yeah, you want to change that to belt. Are they real FPS? I mean, FPS counter gives me 45 FPS in the mod, 80 FPS. Yeah, because so the way that it works is it's frame generation, right? So it's taking your frames and it's like every half frame, it's like interpooling frames to make it feel and look like you're getting more frames, but you're really only getting the whatever 30, 35 FPS. Yeah. But to me, it feels way smoother with the frame gen mod on. Way smoother. Yeah. How can I stop my camera from bobbing around in FS Realistic? Probably turn off the setting. It's probably breathing or something like that, I would assume. I don't know which one it is. Breathing. Yeah. Turn off breathing. That's probably the movement that's making it. You can always go to the profile cloud and download the profiles as well. Is there going to be a frame gen mod for GTX GPUs? I don't know. I don't know, man. Have you considered the new Learjet? Yeah, not for me, man. Not for me, dude, man. I've seen some videos on it. I saw V1 was flying it the other day. Not for me. It looks cool. Looks enjoyable if that's something that you enjoy flying. 1, I'm not really a general aviation guy. 2, I'm not really a business jet guy. And 3, just not my style of airplane. Kind of old, kind of dated. Just not really my style. I'm more of a modern guy, dude. I love my modern pilots. Modern cockpits, not pilots. A320s, 737s. Right? 777s, 787s, 74s. That's what I like. As far as I know, 100 FPS with real frame gen is 50 FPS. As far as I know, I may be wrong. It is, but like I said, your eyes and the like the fluidity in the game, it's like you're seeing the better FPS version. At least for me, that's how it feels. I think we are fully boarded, chat. GSX, boarding complete. Boarding complete. Prepare for pushback and departure. Let's go. No, we don't need to do any de-icing. We're perfectly fine. Let's good. Let's get our beacon light on. Let's get our seatbelts on. Good. Everything else is good. Sweet. I'm going to pause the music here for a sec. And let's get ready for push and start.
What are you currently doing?
Uh-oh.
8173, I'm getting on heading 160.
Everybody's in trouble.
8173, roger.
I bet he gives us 3-4 left for departure. Excuse me. We'll see what he ends up giving us, but I'm thinking he's going to go 3-4 left. Tom, what's up, man? Can see, dude? Might have some snow coming to Denver if we have weather on a brisk 21C. Oh, it's snowing like crazy. Yeah.
160.
I'm in observer mode following your departure. Nice, Mike. Sweet.
8173, and what is your current altitude?
5,000.
Okay, United 8173, climb and maintain 8,000.
What was our flight time on this flight, chat? 58 minutes. So very similar to the Vegas to Salt Lake, around the same time. Rugged 3. Did he give me a top altitude?
But I'll send you now. Contact Denver Center 127.65.
Clear Rugged 3 departure. Maintain 10,000. So 10,000. We're gonna go tail left.
And you're showing on the island.
I want to bug up 10,000 on the altitude. Good. And then we need to get our V-speeds plugged in as well. So park brake is released. Let's come down here. We're going to go to performance tab. 1/up 0.5. Good. Flexing to... We'll go 59 because of the elevation. And let's go V1 32, 33, 37. Beautiful. Cool. Engine mode selector to start position. Sounds are up a little bit. Enjoy this, chat. We'll spool engine number 2. Selling frame gem mod at the moment. Hope my machine won't burn. You're good, man. I have not noticed any change in temperatures, clock speeds, nothing. Paul, you should be good. Should be good,
United
man.
1366, going to Denver Airport as filed. Maintain 15,000. Expect flight level tree 905 minutes after departure.
Where do you get your custom views from? I make all my custom wing views. If you want to download my wing views and install them into your simulator, you can put !! Discord in chat. Join the Discord. They're in the views and info section of the Discord. Views and info. Is this the fly-by-wire 320? It is, Tom. Yeah. Been flying it all week, man. It is, it is.
Climb maintain 270, Delta 1237.
Delta 1237, is that your final requested as well?
Affirm.
Roger, thank you. November 5, United 584 traffic.
Alright, so we've got a good start on engine numero uno.
Jet out of flight level 218 for 25.
That is a United 787 here beside us.
United 584.
Engine number 1.
Denver Center Park.
So I've been away trucking, so out of the loop. No worries, Tom. Where's it all, man? Flybower needs to develop some Pratt & Whitney variants too. Spirit Lufthansa would be great. I would agree. Is that
34 left via Bravo, Alpha 1, Frontier 2440.
Southwest 2408, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Southwest 2408, flighting 340, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
340, 34 left to takeoff, Southwest 2408. And center, I hate to interrupt, but do we get a native sub or are we on?
Flybower 8320 and Neo would be great. I would agree with you on that one as well, yeah. Absolutely.
Who's that?
3982.
Okay, yeah, we can get a native.
Alright, I'm pretty sure he's going to give us 3-4 left for departure, guys, so we're just going to change that. Oh, we did already plug that in. Never mind, we're perfectly fine. I thought I plugged 3-4 right for departure. We're looking good there. Cool. Your streams all I need to prepare for flying in the U.S. Still feels very alien to flying in Europe. Absolutely, man. Hey, I get you, dude. As somebody that flies in Europe all the time as well, I completely agree, because when I fly over in Europe, it's like, whoa. I still am not like 100% comfortable with it. It still takes a little bit of time.
and then advise.
APU and APU bleed can come off. Beautiful. Engine mode selected back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Predictive wind shear system is already on. We'll go auto brakes over to max RTO. Flaps 1 is set, and we'll go ahead and set our trim value. We're going to go up 0.5. Should be good right about there. Beautiful. Looking good. And there's our thumbs up from the gear pin. He's holding that. Thank you.
No problem, Delta 1232. And center Legacy 6 Civic uniform report request.
Give him a wave, chat. Everybody wave.
November 6 Echo uniform, go ahead.
Like the RNAV RMP Yankee runway.
Got bought the TCA Boeing quadrant for $75. Hey, great price. Great price, man. Park brake off.
The Yankee approach, you said?
Pull ourselves forward here a little bit. Center Frontier Flight 668, spot 14, ready taxi 34 left.
November 6 Echo uniform, considering all new and cross all new at or above flight level 180 for now.
Okay, expect all new and cross all new at or above level 180 for Legacy 6.
You're scared of flying in the U.S.? I fly was Frontier Flight 668, spot 14.
Frontier Flight 668, runway 3 for left, taxi by Echo and Bravo Alpha 1.
Echo Bravo Alpha 1, Frontier Flight 668. Right. Now, man, flying in the U.S. is easy. If you can fly in the U.K., the only thing you have to remember, flight levels in North America above 18,000 feet, so you don't say flight level 50, flight level 7,000, right? Like, no, 18,000 feet. And other than that, man, SIDS and stars are super easy to understand, man. There's no different SID or star for every runway. It's, yeah, pretty easy. All right, so he's got us Echo Bravo Alpha 1. Okay, so we're making a right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just waiting on the
right here. And then we'll make a left onto Bravo, or sorry, Echo.
We're going to descend through the Childerz on the RNAV X-ray.
Nicholas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All is well over here, my friend. Like my hat, thank you. Thank you. It's actually a Toronto Blue Jays hat. I think they wore in like that world thing that they do. Where they go to Japan and they fly. They go to Japan, they play baseball.
November 6 Charlie Golf.
Yeah, we're flying into half-mile visibility into Denver right now, so Denver's going to be a lot of fun today. Right, we're out on Bravo. We're going all the way down Bravo till Alpha 1.
4654, holding short for your
Excuse me.
Ready for taxi.
All right, takeoff config test. Checked and good. And we'll wait to call the cabin. It was fun getting to work in this morning. Yeah, that would be kind of weird, Steven. It'd be wild, man. Auto land procedures. Is that a 321 departing, or did he just arrive? Looks like he just arrived. A 321 or a 320? Might be a 320. Looks like a Neo, actually.
Okay, affirmative.
Got a contact before departed. Fly runway heading. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Frontier 535, welcome to Salt Lake City, taxi departing by Echo and remain restricted.
That was 535.
Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Just arrived.
Level 10 and climb maintain 350 Southwest 2408.
Southwest 24.
There's just a departure clearance and phraseology in some moments in the U.S. that gives me a headache. Yeah, I mean, just write everything down if you can. Right, at least in the U.S. lately, a lot of airports have been moving over to ACARs, which I love. A lot of the main U.S. airports are going to give you an ACAR clearance, which is amazing. Because you can do it at your own time, you can do it at your own speed, your own pace. Right? Finally loaded into the plane, I got a new SSD. Nice.
Maintaining 8,000 on heading 160.
United 1873, turn right turn, heading 330.
Right turn heading 330, 8173.
Salt Lake United 851, holding point 3 west, Alpha ready to taxi.
All right, we'll ding the cabin. Let them know we're going to be ready to go here in a moment. So we've got a couple people holding short. We're going to be number 4 in line, it looks like. Your tail is showing up as the turtle. Yeah, well, of course, Mike. Yeah, it's not going to show up as Daisy. That's like on my side of things, right?
United 851.
I was just going to say, Caleb, it sounds like he's struggling a little bit, but hey, man, we're here to support him. But it does sound like he's struggling a little bit with instructions and kind of how to fly the aircraft. I think you were busy before it got buried. No, I got that. I answered you on Discord. Fly runway. Thank you. No worries at all. Fly runway heading. Thanks for support, man. Yeah, I reached out to you on Discord during my little break there. My opinion, UK is not that difficult usually, but 3 to 5 pilots start messing up everyone. That's what it feels. I mean, flying in Europe seems like an absolute clusterfuck, Kevin. If I'm being 100% honest with you, man, the fact that you have SIDs and stars for every single runway, it's confusing for nothing, man. There should be a single star, a single SID that leads you into, maybe not a single one, from coming from all directions, right? But the fact that there's multiple different SIDs and stars for just a single runway, that's what really messes people up when flying in the UK. That's what messed me up flying in the UK for the first time as well. Is it's over confusing for nothing. And then not only that, you have transition SIDs and transition stars, which it's just like, why? Again, why? This is over complicated for absolutely no reason. That's what kills me about Europe. Like when you look at a chart here in North America, like look at the rugged, right? Like look at how this goes. This star, if this was a European SID, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different departures for just this one thing. That's where it just doesn't make sense. Again, it feels just like an archaic way of doing things, and I get it. Their traffic is far more dense than it is in North America. There's a lot more airspace for planes to kind of just go off to, but that is the number one thing that gets me in Europe, man. The fact that there's, you know, like procedural SIDs and stars on top of actual SIDs and stars, and then not only that, there's SIDs and stars for every single specific runway. It's just way too much, dude. Give me an entry point, give me a SID, give me a star, and like that's cool. Like, you know, if you have to do a runway change flying into Europe, you're basically changing your entire approach, your entire procedure, and the entire runway. I don't know, man. It just seems, like I said, overcomplicated for no reason. I get that they're, you know, the airspace is far more congested, and they have to worry about different other airports, right? Because there's some major airports that are really close to one another. But it just, like I said, for me, man, it feels overcomplicated. I'm thankful now that I kind of understand it, but sheesh, man. I remember when I first started flying in Europe, I was like, what the like shit, dude. I didn't even learn about like procedural SIDs and stars till like a couple months ago. It's crazy, man. America's so easy, dude. It's so easy. You look at your star, you're like, okay, I'm on this one. So it's radar vectors to Bubby, and then from Bubby, I am then choosing one of the other transitions on the star. So I'm either going to Halter, I'm either going to Rock Springs, I'm either going to Purty, I'm either going to Meeker, or I'm either going to Kiera. It's stupid easy. It's like, it's so straightforward. It's so like, okay, yeah, it's clear as day of what we're doing. So it would be the rugged 3 departure with the Meeker transition, and everything else is there. It's beautiful. There is a speed restriction off of this too. I believe 230 is tops. I thought there was a speed restriction off of here. I could have sworn there's a speed restriction. 230 knots.
November 6 Charlie Golf.
Did I get one? Yeah, maintain 203. Okay, so I did get one. So I'm going to pull 230.
Not currently, no, I'm too high.
Alright, 230 is set. We don't want to exceed 230 knots. Good. It's the same, but the other names for it, ID is the same, but whatever's right. I get it. It just, to me, it seems incredibly confusing to make a whole new SID, a whole new star, just for a change of runway. I don't know, man. Like I said, you get used to it flying in Europe. Like, you know, over time you're going to end up getting used to it, but getting, like, when you first start learning it, you're just like, man, what the hell?
Frontier 2740, runway 34 left, miles away.
Tyralis, 9 months.
34 left.
You're the second or third person celebrating 9 months. Huge no floaties too, man. Thank you very much for your support, Tyralis. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Tyralis. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. And if you guys are just hanging out, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. It's Monday, chat. I'm losing my voice now. So dry in here from the winter. Smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes. Can we get to 300 likes before departure? That's the big question here, chat. 300 likes before departure. Make it happen. If you haven't done so, smash down that thumbs up. What joystick am I using? The Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Captain's Pack. Captain Aviation celebrating 9 months as well. Says might as well be another 9 months member. Hey, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know when I did this. Controller's doing a great job. It's busy. Yeah. Strive for you as well. Thank God I'm not the only one. Oh, dude, every winter. Pardon me. Every winter, man, I start to struggle. Some days it's better than the others, but...
Are you on course currently?
When was the biggest growth of your channel when Microsoft released? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we gained 13,000 subscribers in less than a week when Microsoft came out. It was pretty crazy. Slow at work. Good to see you, Mr. Barry.
United 8173.
Is it weird it only took me a month to learn Microsoft and the entire setup professionally? No. Everybody learns at a different rate, right? How many degrees do you have there, Cap, in Stockholm? It's minus 10? It was minus 17 earlier when I checked.
Descend and maintain 6,081.73.
Something like that.
720, turn right, direct Bobby. Level 350, this is normal speed.
To right, direct Bobby, up to 350, resume on normal speed, Skywest 4720.
Got a humidifier hooked up to my HVAC. It's running non-stop. Yeah.
Lucky.
34 right, clear take off, and 340 on the heading for...
Sounds like he's giving headings as well, so we're going to pull.
740, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, fly heading 320.
320 on the heading, clear for takeoff, 34 left, Frontier 2740.
Frontier 668, runway 34 left, line up below.
34 left, line up and wait. Frontier Flight 668. Do you ever find the issue with your frames? Diego, we weren't ever really having issues, man. We flew into Los Angeles with a crazy amount of traffic. That's really all that it was. It was flying into Los Angeles with all that traffic. The scenery is already heavy on frames, and then you add the amount of traffic, it was just brutal. But to be fair, we never really went under, and the issue that we're having is with Sim Update 14. Sim Update 14, the performance of Sim Update 14 is abysmal. They definitely did something to the simulator. You have to vector out to Salt Lake City to do the terrain, correct? Yeah, I remember that from all my flights on, Pilot Edge. To be fair, can you please tell me when the A220 is coming out? We have no clue, man. We have no clue, dude. If you really, really, really want to know, I think everybody is on Discord in this day and age. Join the Synaptic Simulation A220 Discord. And, yeah. When are we flying on P again? Max, we're just waiting for Keith to renew my annual subscription. I spoke to him last week. He expressed that he was interested in giving me the annual subscription again for promotion on the network. So as soon as he gets it back, we'll be good to go. We will be good to go, my amigo.
Frontier 668, running 34 left, clear for takeoff, landing 300.
3-4 right, clear for takeoff, heading 300, Frontier Flight 668. All right, 300. Joystick cam's on. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Throttles up to 40%. Sounds are going up. Enjoy, my amigos. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Manflex SRS 59, auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure, takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Ooh, nice crosswind. Feeling the rudder. 100 knots, we're neutral. On the heading. 230 knots on the speed. Throttles to climb. So it's weird to me that when you put the throttles to climb, they actually increase. Seems weird to me.
On the ground at Ocean, request to Frontier. Okay, clearance on request by your number 2. Frontier 668, radar contact altitude.
Passing through 6,200, Frontier Flight 668.
United 8173, runway 34 right, clear to left.
Are you flexing? Yeah. That was a flex 59 too.
Considering Bubby, probably maintained by level 390 to normal speed.
Bubby 390 and resume normal speed. Actually, we could take 370, please. That'd be great.
Frontier 668, and altitude maintained level 370.
All right, 370 direct Bubby and normal speed. Thanks, Frontier Flight 660.
Delta 1165.
All right. Proceed direct Bubby. Insert. Give control airplane. Good. Make our right turn. Flaps. Clean. Let's go and also maintain normal speed now. Beautiful.
Flight point runway 34 left, United 851.
So you know sometimes the aircraft doesn't do.
97, the runway 31, clear to land, thank you, Cal.
Direct Bubby. Resuming normal speed.
Okay, this is called for
Arch, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Did a great job, man. As always. As always. Arch, if you can, man, reach out to me on Discord, and I can always send you a message when I plan to fly in and out of Vegas or LA or something like that. If you want to jump on and give us all some ATC, because we really do appreciate it. All right, there's 10,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. Bring you back up into the flight deck. And we're coming up through some nastiness. Get a little bit of anti-ice on here, just in case, because I believe it is fairly chilly. Yeah, -3 right now. Don't want to pick up any moisture through those engines. Looking good. And we're going to 370. If we go to our progress, optimum is 39. See, it actually wants us to go to 39. But we'll go to 37, because I don't think we're going to get to 39.
Delta 1273.
Do you have anti-ice on? You read my mind, man. I was just getting up to do that right now. Yeah. Runway turn-offs, landing lights, strobe lights. Strobe lights, not strobe lights, sorry, nose lights. Everything is good there. We're looking great. I'm out for today. It's already late here in Germany. Cap Germany, take care, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great start to the week, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, man. We're going to be back. Doesn't Lufthansa operate A320 Neos? Turn off the wing lights. Did I not do that? I didn't. Thank you.
Delta 1165, Cedar X, Bubby, come maintain level 330, which is normal speed.
Captain, anyone else? Does anyone know if VATSIM has the docs or something for US phraseology? Now I'm just triggered and want to learn. I mean, it's the exact same phraseology. The only thing you need to make sure of is transition altitude. So you only say flight levels above 18,000 feet. It's not like Europe where you'll be like flight level 70, right? Or something like that. The only flight level you have is above or below 18,000 feet. Sorry, above 18,000 feet. That's it.
Descent flight level 320 for November 242 Delta Romeo.
Hot take, Pratt & Whitney sound better than the Leap, especially when you actually hear the buzz. I would agree. I like the whales. I like the way whales barking and yelling at you.
Echo Bravo Alpha 1.
All right, good on the engine anti-ice. Get that off now. Give you some nice, beautiful wing views of us climbing out. The thrust does increase like that IRL as well, but very slowly. The Neos normally require less takeoff thrust and climb thrust, especially the Pratt & Whitneys. Interesting, David. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, it just felt weird to me. You depart and then you're bringing the throttles back to the climb detent and they're actually spooling up. It seems weird to me, but you've made sense of it. Descend and maintain? That's easy.
173 taxi parking via Echo on this frequency.
Taxi to parking via Echo on this frequency, 8173.
Allegiant 1597, turn right on.
Is the Salt Lake scenery worth it? I mean, it is beautiful scenery. If you're a fan of Salt Lake, you like flying in and out of there, you love doing some Delta ops and some other ops, absolutely, it's great scenery. Great scenery. And if you pick up like Denver and you've got Vegas as well, you've got just like a beautiful little triangle that you can do.
12765. Thanks for the one flight. Kitchen at the 2408. Center November 235, Mike Charlie.
235, Mike Charlie.
Full ATC in Denver?
Hey,
Nice.
so like we've been trying to get a word in. You are a very busy individual. We are level 410, about 20 due west of Milford.
Milford.
Over 235, Mike Charlie, Salt Lake City Center, roger. Thanks for your patience. Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Fly Runway Heading. Appreciate it, man. Keep forgetting you're in Canada. Yes, Daniel Barry is a official Canadian.
City, I'm sorry about all of that.
And you cannot have him. He is ours. We keep Mr. Barry.
173.
No, dude. No worries, dude. It's all good. We're all learning here. That's okay. Potential
All
aircraft
learning.
Salt Lake Center is doing a controller change at the approach, so stand by. All the aircraft in the Salt Lake City Tracon airspace, so I'm getting a controller online to help out with the workload here. Stand by.
Can United 851 continue climb?
United 8518 affirmative for Sierra Clubby.
Going to be a decent amount of people flying into Denver. It's always fun. Yeah. And cleared to descend via the arrival grants you permission to descend, unlike in Europe. True.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Okay.
Downloading X-Plane back again just for my long hauls, the 350 and the 340 flights. I miss it so much. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Even when you blame him for everything, yeah, but that's because we blame him out of love.
Over 68 Echo Uniform Salt Lake.
Just got an email that a group of people were laid off from the company. Your company or another company? You made the cut, Daniel. You should feel blessed. Where's the custom view channel? On the left-hand side, it should say Views and Info. Views and Info.
Southwest.
American 301, thanks. Frequency change approved. Good day.
I was just trying to get him a long weekend. No. If he doesn't work on his job at his actual job, he's got to come work here and be the best YouTube moderator YouTube has ever seen. We have to purchase airports, do you think, for 2024 sim? Will that be included in it? No, same as this. You're always going to have third-party scenery. Yeah. My company, I made the cut, but yikes. How many people are gone, Dan? Was it like a big chunk of people?
Beer 14, I apologize for the wait.
We come back to some flights in X-Plane. Probably not. No. I've noticed Views and Info not showing for me either. I use the Discord search and I find the channel. Maybe you have to expand all the like voice channels or all the text channels or something.
November 4-1 Foxtrot Sierra. Okay,
Fun fact, Captain, the A320 on the overhead panel has a few holes, and if you blow into them, you can unlock the cockpit door. No. U.S. control went DTLS so that your ACARs come from. It's a blessing for when groups like yours come out. Yeah, absolutely, Arch. For sure. Just makes it easy, right? You can file off ACARs and stuff to us.
Denver International.
Good. 9 people. Holy. That is quite a bit, isn't it?
Legion 120.
Daniel
Roger,
Barry made the
you
cut.
Call approach 128.1. They'll take care of that.
Oh, apologies. We'll approach now. Thanks. We'll see you in a bit.
No worries, yeah. United 54 frequency change approved.
Unicom, United 54. See you. Good job.
Thanks.
United. What is the next frequency that we have? We've got Denver Center, 2765. 2765. We'll bug up that. So we're ready to go when he hands us over. Good. X-Wing needs to improve a lot, in my opinion. I bought it and regret it. I remember the good old days of FSX. Very disappointed. It's just, I think that Microsoft really raised the bar of graphically a simulator should look and a simulator should run. I think X-Plane for the longest time was kind of on the well, our flight model is really good, and that's why everything else, you know, we put all our time and our money into flight model and developing that instead of. But I think the problem is if you want to be like a proper home-based simulator, not a simulator that just caters to. I've gone over this before, right? And I've said, you know, most real-world pilots. A lot of real-world pilots don't come home from flying all week and jump in the simulator and start flying, right? There are exceptions. We've got V1, Flight Deck to Sim. There's a bunch that do it as well. But I would say that 90% of most pilots, when they get home, they're not interested in flying, right? So, and those that are interested in like doing that type of stuff, they probably just want to continue to stay like on top of their game, and you know, for them it's not like a lot of the flight sim community that wants to have a visually pleasing simulator as well as high quality add-ons and stuff like that, right? So I don't know, man. I just like I think Microsoft raised the bar so much that I don't even think X-Plane, as far as like for the normal everyday sim user, it just can't keep up and won't keep up, right? And I'm not saying that X-Plane's not going to be. X-Plane is still going to be around and it's always going to be offered. But as far as being the community's #1 choice, no, obviously I don't think that that's a thing. Do you play iRacing? No, I never got into racing, man. Never got into racing, Scott. Auto Ortho makes X-Plane look much better. It does. I've just heard weird effects and stuff. Yeah. Tried to get more on LA Center for you, but sadly they were in a meeting. No worries, man. No worries. Those are frequencies: 2765, 2035, 2430, and 2185. Okay, gotcha. Microsoft is not my #1 choice because it performs like shit on my PC. Interesting, because like I don't understand how X-Plane performs better. Well, I don't know, maybe. I guess it depends on the add-ons and stuff that you have, but you don't have a discount? I think we cleared it out, College Dude. I'm pretty sure we cleared it out. Yeah, I already cleared it out. I cleared it out before we left on departure.
Thanks so much for the ATC. Great job. Frontier 4654.
Thanks, yeah. Remember 424 Delta Romeo, radar service
Do you have a person like Citation Max that does flight sims for pure enjoyment? Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I could use Frame Gen mod. I have a Ryzen 7 2700X with RTX 2060. You do, David. Yeah. Hey. Dede, look. You're on the tail. Come here. Look, we'll get her we'll trick her with some chips. She loves chips. Yeah. Are you a happy girl? Yeah, we see you down there. Happiest of girls. Okay, but you have to come say hi to chat. Come here. Can you speak? You speak? No, speak. Give kiss? What? Come here. Oh, give kiss? Thank you. High five? High five. Good girl. Gentle. Good. Jesus, dude. That was a wet one, Day. I agree with V1's statement on using the sim as a tool to assist in the real world. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's really all about, to be honest with you. Did you guys see her give me a high five? Could you see all that as well? She gives high fives. Here comes a Cat 3C landing. Should be, if the weather is still the same. Metarcaden. How do we get the Daisy livery? It's on flightsim.to. I can get a link for you if you want. flightsim.to. Here's a link to the First Officer Daisy livery, if anybody is interested in repping the First Officer Daisy. Here it is. There is a link. It was quiet this morning before you guys started showing up in Vegas. Saw everyone going to Salt Lake City and asked who was flying out before they said it was you. Oh. The shenanigans. The fun begins.
Skywest 4720, contact Denver Center, 127.65.
Remember, my grandpa used to have a dog and he loved it so much. Unfortunately, our neighbor. Well, that's not good, David.
Over to Denver
That's
Center.
terrible.
Have a great day. Thank you very much.
That is terrible. Still at half-mile visibility into Denver as well.
Denver Center, 127.65. Good day.
Over to Denver Center, I think it's about the
Half-mile visibility, snow, broken at 15, overcast at 26. Do
Come short of 1 ready for departure.
you care for the RVR? I don't understand how to read the RVR.
Take off, 68, that uniform.
Split. You don't have a discount after Purdy, do you? I had one in the Phoenix, and I know the flybar is known for discounts. No, College, we did, but we fixed it on the ground before we went flying. I scrolled through the flight plan and removed all the discontinuities. All the RVR data in Denver is greater than 6,000 feet. So we should have decent visibility is what you're saying? 6,000 feet visibility? I feel like that's not a lot of visibility, but maybe. Now you're fine, David. Everyone get their de-icing in at Salt Lake. We didn't have to de-ice out of Salt Lake. It was perfectly fine, but... Hey, Cam, do you know a way to find out if there's snowing and where not, so we can plan flights in snowing areas? There is a thing, I forget what it was called. There was a way for you, I think it's I don't know if it's a free program, but there used to be a program where you could like search for weather and like it would make you, you know, like you could fly into just like shitty weather everywhere.
Get the 390 for 68 Echo uniform.
Look at our ground speed right now, chat. 520 knots across the ground. Sheesh. Love the SimBrief 747 integration. Makes flying the 74 so much more fun. I would agree, Trenton. Yeah, for sure. There's 3 values, TDMP and RO. Wait, what are we talking about right now? Can't wait to finally get my glass fiber. Hope this improves my data streaming connection to Microsoft servers. Hopefully. Yeah. Do you use headphones to simulation in the Microsoft sound settings? No, Adam. It turns the sounds down quite a bit. It's breaking the runway into thirds. The values are in feet. $520 knots is not that impressive. One could go up to 700 knots in the fly-by-wire with strong winds. It's still impressive, dude. Anything over 500 knots in my eyes, ground speed is going to be an impressive speed. Especially considering we've been dealing with a lot of headwinds this week. We saw like 300 and something knots on one of our flights. The flight down into Orlando was like 365, 370 something across the ground. I consider anything above 500 to be pretty decent ground speed.
Frontier 668, contact Denver Center 127.65.
2765, thanks for ATC, man. You have a great afternoon. Frontier Flight 668.
Thanks, good day.
All right, Denver Center 2565, looking good. Denver Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 668, flight level 370. Almost died. We actually amended that for 370, if that's okay, for Frontier Flight 668.
668, that was not for you. Break. Frontier Flight 1150, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, Frontier Flight 1150.
Frontier Flight 668, Denver Center, good evening. Descend via the Longs 2 arrival, Denver landing north, Denver altimeter 3018.
Descend via the Longs 2, 3018, landing north, Frontier Flight 668.
Delta 1237, Denver approach now 120.
All right, so descend via the Longs. We are 131 miles from descent. That's going to go pretty quickly. I'd say we'll probably be ready for descent in about 15-20 minutes. So runway visual range has 3 points. Touchdown zone, midpoint, and RO rollout. The numerical data in feet. So TD is 3,000. That's 3,000 feet, meaning you should be able to see that point from 3,000 feet away. Got you. Okay. So if the RVR is 3,500 touchdown zone, 5,000 midpoint, and 6,000 rollout, means the first third of the runway's visibility is 3,500 feet, the middle third is 5,000 feet, and the back third is 6,000 feet. RVR means runway visibility range. Okay, that's a lot. Thank you. I'm probably not going to remember all that, but I'm going to do my best to remember all that. But that sounds like a handful and a mouthful to remember. I'm going to do my best. I appreciate you explaining that, because that is something that I never understood, to be honest with you.
Dover Center Southwest 2410, step away for about 5.
Or is it normal when flying directly above London that the city looks like a smashed potatoes? Can only be the connection, right? I have 3080 on high-end presets. Yeah, shouldn't look like that. Although I think, isn't the photogrammetry around London like all messed up? Hasn't it been for a while? Yeah. Normally, if it's more than 1800 RVR, you're good to shoot the ILS and you'll get the runway before minimums. If it's a standard ILS. Okay. Got you. That makes sense. Okay. And did it give me that in the METAR report? I think it did, right?
Southwest 2408, contact Denver approach now 120.35, good night.
12035, good afternoon, Southwest 2408.
Number 680, Papa Denver approach 120.35, good night. 120.35.
So there it's got the half statute mile visibility, and it says R35 left, 5500 VP 6000 feet. What does that mean?
Number 5 Delta X-ray cross red table out or above 16,000, Aspen altimeter 2981.
2981, cross red table at or above 16,000, 5 Delta X-ray.
Pacific Air 7824.
Runway 35 left in use, okay. And then it's saying RVR between 5500 and 6000. Okay. So Cat 2.
235 with my to the southwest. LA Center off
Gotcha.
radar service terminated.
So be prepared for an auto land is what you're saying, but we should get visual of the runway. But be prepared for an auto land. Is that what it is? Might even be Cat 3. That's not Cat 2. Would that be Cat 1 or Cat 3? Cat 2 would be 12 RVR. It is Cat 1. I'm so confused. This is confusing me, chat.
No correction. Vision Jet 68 Sierra Papa.
Usually I just go based off the half-mile visibility. Half-mile visibility means I'm probably going to see the runway at about 500 feet. That's like my usual. I think I'm going to take the Phoenix for a ride, but I don't know my destination yet. Hmm? So you keep posting websites, Fly Runway Heading. YouTube blocks all websites that are posted, so I have no clue. It's probably looking on your end like you're posting a link and I'm able to click on it, but I can't click on it. Yeah. Google up RVR Den and click the first link. RVR Den. Okay. Alright, so it takes me to here. Okay. You might as well be just speaking Chinese to me right now. Other than seeing, is this what you're talking about? So touchdown zone, midpoint, rollout, and 35 left is showing above 6, above 6, above 6. Is that what you're saying? That's where I should be looking?
Thank you very much. Altimeter 3005, 35 left, 45, just CPM November 35 Castevens.
Hotel Aircraft Denver Center will be back in about 2 minutes.
He isn't letting us take 35 left, so plan for 34 right. No, I'm going to be requesting 35 left. I don't care. What kind of, like, Lord of the Rings music are we playing right now, chat? E is edge lights and intensity. C is for center link. Okay. Got you. Yeah, for the flow into Delta 01, you should be on 34 right. I guess. Doesn't the ATIS Well, I guess we're not following real world. Okay. We'll do it now then, just before it gets messy. 35 left is such a shorter taxi. Obviously, we're coming in from the west side, so it probably makes sense, but... longs... We're going to take it via... I don't know if we're going to take it via teller now, though. Unpin, 3-4 right, pin... This is Salt Lake. I don't want Salt Lake. I need Denver. All right. Okay, we'll probably take it in from Teller again then. So Teller can be the transition. And what was our arrival? Camper. And insert. Okay. And I believe that all of that is correct. Just need to make sure altitudes are all good. I see bike above 27. I see bike, we've started our descent, as long as we're above 27. And it's got 22,000 at longs. What was longs? Longs 22,000, good. Flannel 19. Okay, everything's good there. Which shows top of descent in... What's 70 miles? 66 miles for top of drop, Jet. You'll be vectored 100%? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Look at the notes on the arrival chart. It says select 3-4 right. Yeah, but we were going off the METAR report flyer. We were looking at the METAR.
35 left, you can taxi via Papa Hotel.
In the event of lost communication, that's for the event of lost communications. You can get vectors like here. It says landing runways 3-4 left, 3-4 right, and 3-5 left. You can get vectors in. That wouldn't be unheard of. Like if we were flying on pilot edge, I would 100% ask for 3-5 left. But because there's a bunch of people flying in, I'm expecting. I understand expecting 3-4 right. Just for traffic flows and wise. We mean above that. Above where?
Frontier Flight 4654, Denver approach now 120.35, good night.
2035, thank you for the ATC, Frontier 4654.
Delta 1165, Denver Center, turn right heading 180.
Nowhere does it say that you have to expect 3-4 right. Like I said, you can get vectors for left, right, 3-5s as well. There's a bunch of different options. Below the frequencies above the pink box. Below the frequencies above the pink box. Where here? Radar required for non-GPS aircraft, 2 turbojet aircraft only. Denver Center will issue descend via clearance and landing directions. Bike en route transition do not file to be assigned by ATC 5. Expect runway assignment on initial contact with Denver Tracon. 6. Landing north, select runway 3-4 right transition. Got you. Okay, right there. Landing north, select runway 3-4 right transition. Number 7, landing south, select runway 16 right transition. But to be fair, that transition means these ones, right? Like that's where you can still get vectored off. They're just basically saying select the 3-4 right transition. You can still get vectored off of this, can't you? You can, because I know for, like, I know we've been vectored in around here.
Key line 3712
and,
230.
Key line 3712, Denver Center,
so I'm looking for a playlist.
260,
we've been vectored in here now. It's not in the real world, right? But,
November 5 Delta X-ray at red table cleared, localizer DME Echo, step to the land 15 approach.
You can, but it doesn't happen often. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever landed 3-4 right flying into Denver. Now, like I said, usually when I'm flying into Denver, I'm flying on pilot edge, and pilot edge will just let you basically select whatever runway. Right. Ken, huge no floaties to you, man. Says past the year mark, now on to the second year mark. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very much for 13 months. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Gap, have you tried the FCU with the Phoenix? No. Apparently it works now, though. I don't know if you have to download a mod or anything, but apparently it works. That's because there's no traffic on P. True. True. Depends. When I fly, there's not always a lot of traffic, yeah. Top of descent is in 33 miles, and it's asking us to enter in our arrival information. So you guys are saying plan for a Cat 1, correct? We don't need we don't need to do Cat 2 or Cat 3? Cat 1 should be fine. I'm pretty sure we're going to get visibility anyways. Oh wait, here's the RVR, so it'll actually tell you. What was the RVR? That's an IVAO. V1 was giving it some love the other day. There's really nobody on IVAO, man. Unless you're flying in Europe, and even in Europe, it's only like certain little... There's nobody on IVAO, man. That is... I'm honestly surprised the network's still going. For a VIP, you make 3-5 left work if you're a controller. See? That's what I'm saying, Max. We need that VIP status. It's a long taxi from 3-4. It is. That's why I wanted to land on 3-5. Yeah.
Negative. United 851, Denver Center.
So RVR.
Delta 1172, contact Denver approach 120.35. Good night.
Well, we're just going to go this way, chat. Let's bug up the weather. We're going to go to VATSIM. ATIS information, Bravo. Simultaneous approach and use, runway 35 left, and runway 35 right. Watch, she's going to give me 35 left, watch, I guarantee you. Everything's good here. Everything's good there. Let's plug in some information now. 320 at 4 are the winds. It's crazy. There's like no winds. So we shouldn't be concerned about that. It's just more so the visibility that's going to be an issue here. 1 mile visibility. 3018 minus 21. 028 minus 21.
Denver Center, Delta 762 heavy,
cold.
climbing flight level 180 for 230.
And minimums
Delta 762 heavy, Denver Center, climb maintain level
on the ILS 5554.
Maintain 370, Delta 762 heavy.
Keyline 3712, what able to approach requesting to tell you ride.
Going to be to do the visual for 27 at Telluride.
Keyline 3712, roger, express the visual 27.
Expect visual 27, 3712.
United 581, Denver Center.
Alright, we're getting ready for our descent now, chat. 8 miles, so we've been cleared on to descend on the longs, so we need to be at high mom for 11,210 knots. That's what we're going to bug up. We'll bug up 1,000, 11,000, high mom, and we'll start our descent about 3 miles from top of descent. Hey, I just want to ask, some airports have VDGS. Do I need GSX to use it or any other add-on to activate the sceneries that have it on? No. There's like there's a Newell's VDGS that's called. And there's some other sceneries that can incorporate VDGS. No, if you were to use GSX, it would put its own custom VDGS in. All right, there we go. Starting our descent into Denver. Hi Mom is hilarious for the fix that ends the star. Yep, it's awesome. Having YouTube ads while streaming live. Yeah, YouTube's on this whole new thing. They've just been going crazy, forcing creators to turn it on. I have it set to every 30 minutes. It's the last setting that you can have it set to. But yes, you're probably going to get an ad every 30 minutes.
18 gust 39, runway 15 clear to land.
15 clear to land. I might be back on with you after the mist. I'll let you know if I did okay.
This guy's calling his missed approach before he even goes in. Just landed in Denver, Cap. I got the lights at about 300, callouts around 200 to 100, callouts did full auto land, just for fun, runway 35 left. Nice, very cool. Cap, where do you download the Salt Lake City Airport? The one in Sim Market looks like it's an old one. Mike, put exclamation point scenery in chat, man.
TBM5 Sierra Victor, rudder contact, see directed day.
Exclamation point scenery at any point if you want the link to the scenery that I'm using. You can also click the link in the description, there's always. So. Add 30 minutes, that's ridiculous, hopefully not on a landing. I mean, it's not bad if you think about it. The fact that they're pushing it down everybody's throat and they're forcing you to do it, like I could be a dick and run an ad every 8 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 12 minutes, every 15 minutes. So I have it selected to the least amount of ads that I can run.
668, contact Denver approach 120.35
Over to Denver approach 12035 for Frontier 668. You have a great night. Thanks for ATC. 12035 for us.
3 miles from city.
Greg, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Good to see ya. YouTube Premium, exactly. Would you have more money if more ads? Well, yeah, of course, absolutely, and that's why they're doing it, because they take a portion of that too, right? So if the content creator makes more money on ad revenue, then YouTube makes more money on ad revenue. That's kind of how that works. That's why they're pushing it on everybody. Now, to be fair, ads are, you know, if you go watch a Twitch stream, unless you're a member or you have like, I'm pretty sure it's the same way here. If you're a member, I don't think you get ads. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but I don't know. I need to know more about this. It's something new that YouTube started. So busy and snowy in Denver and full ATC. Yes, correct. Let's go grab ATIS information. Charlie. He's busy too. Why are we getting Christmas songs, dude? Like, what the fuck is this? Why are we getting Christmas, man?
680 Papa 10,000. 10,000 Papa.
Crazy, dude.
Expecting ILS runway 35 left after Teller, Frontier Flight 2350.
Denver Tower's on 2430. Denver.
Departure American 1647, 7,800.
American 1647, Denver departure, radar contact.
1243 for Denver Tower.
Convoy says American 1647.
Denver approach, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 668, Charlie on board, descending Teller, longs 2.
Frontier Flight 668, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 3018, expect ILS 34 right.
Expect ILS 34 right, Frontier Flight 668.
Right at 1351, center 127.65 today.
127.65 today, and that's a 251.
Yeah, so I Love Bread, it's actually going to be in the aircraft folder. It's not going to be like in its own, like somewhere in the community folder. It's going to be in the scenery folder. So whatever scenery, like Salt Lake City has it, I would remove it personally, but yeah. It's not like in your actual community folder. It's going to be like in the things.
34 right approach.
Southwest 2408, turn left heading 080, 9,000. 080, we're making
You do get an ad every so often?
80 Pop, I'm going to be unable on 35 left.
I'm getting a wonderful minus 30 Fahrenheit wind chills where I'm at. I don't know how cold it is today here. It's probably brutal. It is brutal. Which rudder pedals do you use and how sensitive are they? Canadian Flight Simmer, I use the Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. You can put exclamation point TM in chat for Thrustmaster, and that'll provide you with a link to the ones that I'm using. Dan's about to flex on us. It's only minus, okay wait, sorry, minus 23 for Dan, minus 6 here. But we got a lot more wind. The wind is almost 3 times here, Dan, so that minus 6 is, I think it feels like minus 18? Minus 18 or 17 or something? Wait, weather for Houston is minus 2? Why couldn't we have Flight Sim Expo now? I'll go down to Houston, minus 2? Shit, dude. I do sunbathing in that weather.
330 descending by longs 2, Charlie.
Ale, huge enough floaties to you, man. Says happy Monday. Was glad to have a snowblower. No kidding. No kidding. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was snowing for a second in Houston, dude. Listen, when I was there in June, it literally felt like my body was melting. That's how hot it was. I cannot believe that it is minus 2 in Houston right now. Is that normal? That's not normal, right? That's just the huge the way that the jet stream is flowing right now. I'd wear shorts in Houston in this weather. That's what I mean, man. -2? Dude, that's, you know. It's not normal for Texas? Okay. I was going to say, like, that's kind of... Shit, man. -2. That's crazy.
Papa, turn left heading 080.
You're in Dallas and it
Left
snowed
080,
this morning. That's fucked up. If it was -2 in Houston, I would not have gone. Yeah, no, don't miss the Canadian winter. I'm glad I moved to Portugal this past summer. 18 degrees here. God damn. That's what I need. 18 degrees. All right, Engine Ice is coming back on here, chat. -18 out there right now at 21,000 feet. It's 14 Fahrenheit. Feels like -2 in Oklahoma. Man, crazy. I'm in Houston and my cars are all iced up. It's kind of crazy. Man, welcome to my life. We got like 1.5 feet of snow the other day. It was just like it covered everything after not getting any snow for a long time.
November 68 Sierra Papa, you are 4 miles from Boeing. Turn left heading 020, maintain.
Dan needs to keep his cold air up here there with him. I agree, man. Get out of here with this. All right, 250 knot speed restriction here at Flannel. We're holding now. Speed's rolling back to 250 at Flannel.
56 heavy, passing 7700 feet.
Delta 2056 heavy, Denver departure radar contact. Climb via sit.
Climb via sit, Delta 2056.
Hey, Captain, did you try the new A321? What new A321? Are you talking about the Latin VFR A321? That's how it was here in Utah Valley. Crazy, man. So bad in Colorado, they already canceled my kid's school for tomorrow.
And Papa 170 knots is the outer marker, please. 170 knots is the outer marker.
Blame Dan for winter. Absolutely. He conceived it living in Edmonton. They conceived the cold in winter.
Maintain 10,000.
You mean the Horizon Sim A321 update?
Frontier 46.
What's that? They make their own A321?
2350 at tower cleared ILS 35 left approach.
ILS runway 35 left approach, Frontier flight 2350.
That's your flight 2350, confirm after Teller's 35, ILS 35 left approach.
After Teller, of course, ILS approach,
roads are still warm, but the bridges and overpasses are not passable in Houston. Yeah, because they freeze from underneath, right? It's brutal. That is brutal.
1647, center 127.65 today.
2765, American 1647.
Denver approach, good afternoon from TBM November 935, Sierra Victor with you at 13,000.
C28.
We need to know if Citation Max has a line of wool socks at this rate. It's so cold in Houston right now because the Cowboys are horrible. Also, stuffed oatmeal raisin cookies are goat tier.
Stuffed oatmeal raisin cookies. I can't do anything with raisin, man. I love oatmeal cookies, but I can't do anything with raisin. I just can't do raisins, man. I don't know why. I just can't do raisins. Huge enough floaties to UC2A. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate you, man. Did you see this ad campaign that Daniel Smith had about the power going out in the cold and talk to Trudeau about it? It's kind of coming back to haunt her. I didn't. No. I didn't hear about that. What was it? 3018? 3028. High pressure. 3028. Set. Good. Sometimes I wish -2 was considered cold. Can't we need a VFR flight sometimes? Might be fun. Yeah. So it was just a mod based on the Latin VFR A321? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I refuse to buy a payware airplane to then mod it with freeware systems to make it flyable. That to me is just, we're backwards. We're going backwards as a community if we feel that we need to buy payware airplanes and then mod it with a freeware system. That's just, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. If that's how you want to spend your money and that's the type of stuff you want to promote, sure. Sure. But in my mind, in my eyes, that's just, seems like we're going backwards when we do stuff like that. XP72 said it's really good. Like I said, man, everybody's going to be entitled to their opinion. I strongly disagree with that, and that's my opinion, and that's that. So, yeah. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, if that's what you want to promote and that's the type of products that you want to fly, nobody's stopping you. But for me and my channel, no, you won't see that over here. Like I said, I don't want to go backwards as a community. I feel like we go backwards when we support those types of products.
Left turn 020, join the localizer.
Next
34 left.
Speed. Okay, we're keeping 250. We just have to be at 210 at high mom. So we're keeping an eye on that. 250 is looking good. Everything's looking good right now.
Right, I may probably messed up because whatever. You're going to go through the localizer, continue left turn, heading 320 to rejoin, descend and maintain 8,000, cleared out.
They'll probably give us a vector in instead of, if these screens need to come down
left turn
too bright.
320, join the localizer, 34 right,
Too bright.
down to 8,000, Frontier 4654.
I'm so sorry about that.
Every time we get a type of cold down here in Houston, the power shuts down. Currently, praying it doesn't. Yeah, hopefully not, man.
Clear direct Connor, climb maintain flight level 230.
Direct Connor up to 230, 3 Charlie Julia.
We're flying over your house right now. Very cool.
What are your go rounds?
You mean like visual flight rules VFR? Yeah, no. I like commercial flights, man. I like flying commercial. That's what really interests me. The only one you're going to see is the Ski 3 arrival. Got you. We're definitely not on the Ski today. We have taken that arrival in.
3018, expect 34 right.
Expect 34 right, Delta 35.
All right, ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. We're coming up on 14,000 feet. We do have our engine anti-ice on. We're currently sitting at minus 16 outside. Oof. Not nice. The one thing I don't like about the fly-by-wire is the screens are never the correct brightness. I agree. They're either too bright, not bright enough. As soon as you come through the clouds, you see how they come back to like a regular brightness. Yeah. Do you have weird rubber banding issues with the frame gen mod when moving the camera? No. It sounds like you're moving. You're running out of VRAM if you're getting weird rubber banding. Try turning some settings down.
2350, second call 020, descend and maintain 8,000, cancel approach clearance.
Somebody's gotten canceled.
Frontier flight 4654, tower 124.3.
24-3, thank you for the ATC 4654.
Frontier flight 2350, tower.
The winds aren't even bad.
Frontier flight 2350, go ahead.
Frontier flight 2350, need you to listen, we're really busy. Cancel approach clearance, you are off track of the approach, fly heading 020, join the localizer, 35 left.
Okay, sorry, I had the next fix Celebi already in the SMC, heading now to 020 and joining the localizer, Frontier flight 2350.
Yeah, 2350. There's 4 fixes between Teller and Selby that you missed.
There's an next video on the power grid and text that explained winter storm in 2021 as well. I believe it was made by Engineering Explained.
Frontier flight 2350.
Delta 1172, descend and maintain 9,000, turn left heading 080.
9,000.
As Denver approach controller, this is the bane of my existence.
Right turn 3.
So many people skip those fixes. I think it's just because they don't take an approach via, right? How can I fix my pixelated clouds after Sim Update 14? They're set to high right now. I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I don't really have pixelated clouds.
On navigation, Mockbay.
Kaplan, to get in the fly-by-wire, what do I need to get your cockpit, or does it come with it? Just download the development version of the aircraft, not the stable development version.
Heading 0 now, time 635.
Delta 2056, center 127.65.
It'd be a fun approach, chat. We're going to pause the music here after this song. It's about to wrap up. And we're going to get focused on our approach. Things are going to come in quickly here in a minute. And we're going to just make sure that the aircraft can also maintain speed. We're looking for 210 knots. And we need to have that in by high mom.
Understood, good. Turn right heading 180. Turning right, heading 180 FedEx.
It's speeding up to 250 now, and then it looks like it's going to cut it at high mom for 210.
FedEx 46 Heavy. Apologize, we missed the constraint at phones. That was a big miss. Yeah, it's a huge miss with that arrival coming in. FedEx 456, actually I got separation now. Go ahead, clear direct Connor, climb maintain flight level 230. Direct Connor up to 230, FedEx 46.
Wait, that's a waypoint, high mom.
Sorry about
yep.
that, Two missed approaches.
Look at it
and
down
you
there.
And the other guy
Oof.
coming out all together.
That is
Yeah, no, you handled that quite
nasty.
well. I apologize for throwing that curveball at you.
That is nasty,
That was,
chat.
pretty nasty.
Eesh.
Okay, we're back on track now. 3 Charlie Juliet, center 12765 CF.
12765, 3 Charlie Juliet.
Number 925, Sierra Victor, is the localizer active out there?
Affirmative 65, be a Sierra Victor.
Sierra Victor, turn localizer 35 left. Break,
Yeah, don't you do anything weird
go
there,
ahead, left
man.
turn, heading 320.
I'm putting that on heading mode immediately. Airplane was going to do something weird there.
320, we might have to...
Go back on heading. Don't be a bad boy.
Alright, Frontier Flight 2350, tower 124.3 today.
24.3 and sorry again, Frontier Flight 2350.
Approaching at 2501.
Some spicy soup down there. You can't see anything down there. It is bad. And we're going to bug up 210 on the speed. Good. We'll go flaps 1. Good. And approach phase has already been activated, so we're looking
We're
good.
going to be unable to do emergencies right now, so hopefully you'll be able to do it.
This is the moment you've been training for after all these years. This is why I love flying in winter.
I'm just advising you ahead of time.
You get these crazy winter storms and stuff, you know?
Yes, sir.
It was a bad autopilot. Yes, it was. It's a good thing I was... Do you see how quickly I got on that? It started making that left turn. I said, no way, sir. You need to be flying straight out from high mall. Which is weird because it doesn't give you a heading. I guess it kind of does. 173 is what it wants us to be on. So we're track 173.
Southwest 224, Denver departure radar contact, climb be a tip.
It's going to be sunny and cold in Houston tomorrow.
FedEx 456, center 12, Southwest 65 today.
What are today's odds for a missed approach? No.
Center FedEx 46.
Get you down on the ground, sir. This is Frontier, ultra low cost carrier. We got to get down. We don't have enough fuel. No extra fuel for go-arounds.
Denver altimeter 3018, 635 left.
35 left, United 1374.
Yep, hard to believe we're deathly hot in Houston in June and now everything is freezing. Dude, it's insane. Insane. Like I said, when I was in Houston, that was some of the hottest weather I've ever felt in my life. And I've been down to like Jamaica, Dominican, like I've been to other super hot places as well. When we were there for the humidity, the heat and humidity was just like something I'd never experienced in my life. 30 per person go around fee. I like it. I like it.
Approach 625, roger. Give me a right turn heading 170.
No, Vegas won't be as bad, Steve, because there's going to be no humidity in Vegas. I don't care about hot. Hot is fine. I can deal with hot. It's when you slap the humidity in there, man. Oh my lord, dude. The humidity is what kills it, man. It's just disgusting. You walk out and your shirt is stuck to you. You're sweating in places you didn't even know was possible you could sweat. It's like you're walking into a sauna. It's like you're living in a sauna. That's what it was like when we were in Houston. It was like just being in a constant...
40, sorry for the long downwind. Turn left heading 020, join the localizer 34 right.
020 on the heading was in the localizer 34 right for Denver departure over 27, 10,000.
That's your flight 668, so maintain 10,000.
So maintain 10,000 Frontier Flight 616. Alright, 10.
Denver approach 1716,
Let's just go open.
1716, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 3018 for expect ILS 35 right. ILS 35 right, 1716.
10,000.
Orbit 27, 10,000.
Orbit 27, Denver departure, radar contact.
Arizona at 115 is brutal. You'd rather have humidity at 95. No, absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. The humidity is what is just disgusting. It's disgusting. There's no other way of putting it. Yeah. Tell me you didn't read the chart without telling me you didn't read the chart to answer your question. It's the textual part of the star. What were you talking about? What are we talking about?
Southwest 2408, turn right, heading 080. Right, 080. Southwest 2408.
Alright, 10 south is in, 210 knots, looking good.
353,
Also, where do you install the flight plans from SimBrief? Dan, you just connect your SimBrief account. So go to the fly-by-wire or whatever airplane you're flying. Go to, I think it's third-party options. Yeah. And then you can either link your Navigraph account or you can just put your SimBrief ID if you don't have Navigraph.
Can I take 25 request for account? Giant 625, I'm giving you vectors, hold 10,000 right now. I've got to resequence you. Rob.
If only you would have studied your charts. What happened? What are you guys talking about charts? What did I miss?
Turn left heading 080.
Left 080, Frontier Flight 668.
And
what are we talking about? What did I do? Do we mess up our charts or something? I take Phoenix weather over Houston any day. The humid heat is unbearable. I agree, 100%. 100%. Went to a nice once, massive heat wave with temperatures of 41 C, but the humidity was so low it only felt like 27, 28.
Left heading 020, join localizer 34, right?
Left turn 020 will join the localizer, Frontier Flight 668.
At 851, stay maintain 10,000. At 2501, heavy contact, center 127.6.
He said 9,000? I thought he said 10,000. Did he not just say that?
About 8,000 for flight 1220
United 368, center 17.6, happy day.
Vegas is worse? I don't know, man. Like I said, I've felt dry heat before. Yeah. But the flight director disengaged? It's not. I may have said 9 right after the heading. Oh, fuck it. We'll go to 9.
1584, well, that would cause me a conflict. But you would just pass the traffic, underneath the traffic, climb, maintain flight.
It would make sense because I think after Teller we're down to 9. 11,000 expect. It says mandatory 10.
Okay, I'll talk to Tower later about that, don't worry.
Whatever. We'll go to 9,000. We'll see if hopefully he doesn't yell at us. I'm going to arm localizer. If he yells at us, it's your fault, chat. Just letting you know.
2,500.
It's definitely not my fault. It's 100% your fault.
Elvis 23, Denver departure. Radar contact, climb via set.
Northern Indiana, 98 degrees with 70% per unit feels like 110 doesn't feel right. 110 degrees with no humidity feels better. I would agree.
Hey, 51,
it's not my fault.
You'll get a turn in about 30 seconds.
We're going to dig the cabin. This is all coming on as well. You're on. Good. Chat, don't forget to spam replay at me if I forget replay.
Aircraft 641, Denver departure, radar contact, climb via set.
Climb via set, 641.
At 851, left heading 080.
Because I feel targeted. I'm not the one flying.
Yeah, at 851, stay maintain 10,000.
10,000, United 851.
Alright, we're on the localizer. We can arm our approach.
Through 10,000. FedEx 44.
I'm keeping my speed at 210 for now. As soon as localizer comes live, I'm going to roll it back to 180. Sorry, as soon as glide slope comes live. Sorry, not localizer, glide slope. I will bring our speed back to 180. Just keeping the speed up now for the people behind us.
224, center 127.65 today.
Over to center 12765, plus 54.
Orbit 27, center 127.
Greg, my man. Huge no floaty studio.
2765, good day, orbit 27.
Yeah, 721, center 127.
Thank you. Appreciate the support. 18 months. 6 more months till that 2-year badge. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. How dare you blame us? I didn't hear him. Chat's screaming at me that we had to descend to 9,000, so it's chat's fault.
51,
we get in trouble.
020, join localizer.
Alright, tower frequencies on 124.3. We've got that plugged in.
Join localizer 34, right?
And we're looking good here.
Denver approach,
See, exactly, Lee.
That's your flight 1773, Denver approach.
Metar is definitely showing 10-mile visibility right now. What do you mean? Metar for Denver? It's showing like 1 mile visibility. I think you misread that.
Departure reports for
1 mile.
9,000 per 10,000, runway heading.
Air Force 691, Denver departure radar.
That's showing 1 statute mile, winds 020 at 4. What the fuck? 15 months, appreciate you, man. Does anybody want a butter in this soup? Butter the soup. Soup the butter. Okay, got you, Matthew. I was a little bit confused for a second. Completely understandable if you misread that, because it's saying 1 statute mile, right?
And Denver approach southwest 24.
18 miles to run. Looks like we've got an aircraft in front of us. I'm going to start slowing our speed down. Let's go 190.
Southwest 2408.
Looks like he's about 7 miles in front of us.
Where are you going to divert to?
The controller sounds like he's stretching.
We're going to need to go to
3018, is it? Oh, is it updated?
2408, I was about to
Oh, you're right, 3018. Why did I have 28? Maybe it updated.
Stand by.
3018.
Alpha 23, fly heading 260.
Such a long straight approach into Denver, it is.
Heading 260.
260.
1584 center 13765.
2765, 1584.
And approach southwest 2408.
It's got us like 70 feet below 9,000 now.
170 southwest 2408.
Here comes glide slope. Start rolling our speed back 180.
That's your flight 2740 tower 1243.
That's the guy in front of me.
Tower 124.0, frontier 2140.
Looks like he's like, I don't know.
668 tower 124.3.
1243 for tower. Thanks for HTC, man. Great job. Frontier flight 668. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Established ILS runway 34 right.
I'm gonna go gear down and flaps 2 a little bit early, just because we're really catching up to that guy in front of us. We're like 3 miles out now. I'm gonna go final approach speed. Tower hello, Frontier flight 668, ILS 34 right.
Frontier flight 668, Denver Tower, runway 34 right, clear to land.
34 right, clear to land. Frontier flight 668. Flaps 3.
Frontier flight 2740, Denver Tower, you up?
Flaps full. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's going to be spicy, chat. We'll start the recording now. I don't think we need it, but we'll start the recording now. We got the engine anti-ice still on because of chaos. Lovely weather here today. It's been a while since we've had lovely, lovely weather like this. Been a while. I know that it looks like I'm set up early, which I definitely am because we're still about 10 miles out. I'm at final approach speed, but we were getting way too close to that guy in front of us. Way too close to the guy in front of us. The guy in front disappeared. Yeah, probably because I changed the... He didn't disappear because I'm pretty sure it's the guy in front of us.
2500.
Who's been cleared to land. Yeah, replay's on. You read about the wing checks? They're pretty black compared to the Phoenix. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see them. That would be like the next thing I'd love to see changed. They just look default. Right? I can kind of see ground down there. Chat. Just looks, you know, lovely wobbly. Remember, guys, Will is picking us up at the airport with his 2001, what'd you say, Jeep Cherokee? Will is ready to pick us all up. And he's going to have medicine, lots of medicine for us. Lots and lots.
2000.
...2001 Jeep Wrangler 2-door. Daisy goes in the back. Nice. I think Daisy should be in the front, to be honest, but... I'm going to say this cockpit looks more accurate than the Phoenix. No, wouldn't say that. Does it look much more accurate than it did previously? Yes, absolutely. I would say it's probably on par. Maybe not quite as... I prefer the Phoenix, but yeah. This is incredible. Considering that this is freeware and what this has been, it's incredible. Okay. Let's go down into here. We're going to vacate Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot 9, probably somewhere in there, I would think. We're all set. We're all configured. One more ding for them. Good.
Yeah, the 851 Denver Tower up.
The scenery looks spectacular, yes. When do we think we're going to see runway, chat? We're at 1,200 feet. I can kind of see ground in front of me. When do we think we're going to see runway? I don't think we're going to be... I think we're going to be fine, but... I mean, technically we could take over and just fly manually. But... It's not only medicine here, it's recreational, like football. Nice. Yes, we are recording. We are recording.
Denver Tower, United.
1,000 feet.
4 right. United 51, Denver Tower, runway 34 right, clear to land number 2. Clear to land number 2, runway 34 right, 9851.
You want me to hand fly? Is that a challenge? Can't see the runway, but we'll just go on systems? Okay, fine. My airplane. Hand fly. Shouldn't have to touch much right now. There's not much wind. It's blowing right down the nose. 7 knots.
North Tower,
Just follow your systems. Make small adjustments when needed to. Look for the lights.
Denver Tower, runway 34 right, clear to land number 3. Number 3, clear to land, 34 right,
A little bit low. Bring the nose up.
500.
500 feet. Still nothing. There we go. We've got approach lights. Looking good.
400.
Get ourselves back on track. There we go.
100 above.
Looking good. Lots of room, chat. Lots of room.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reversers, nose down gently, decelerating. Nice firm landing for the weather. No floaties on that one. 70 knots, reverser stowed. Auto brake goes off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Denver. Very nice. We're gonna vacate. Man, see how like I feel like it just stops so short. Although that was pretty firm in the touchdown zone, but I feel like it stops so quickly. Manual flight is amazing with Boeing, but kind of boring with an Airbus 5LR. I actually like it. Exit right will contact ground. Frontier Flight 616. Thanks for HTC.
Yeah, day 51, heavy go around. Yeah, day 51, heavy go around.
He's sending the guy behind me in the go around.
You need to taxi faster off the runway.
We're going 30 knots. We're exiting.
We're at a day 51, 5 maintain 9,000.
I don't know how much faster he wanted to go. We're literally doing 30 knots till the turnoff.
Tower number 100, put it short.
Oh, my fault. The airplane behind got way too close. Should have given him speed earlier. Let's go over to ground, which was on 121.85. No, sorry. Yeah, 121.85.
Fly heading 020, Clementine 10,000. Contact departure.
Okay, we're vacated. Ground spoilers, flaps. Good, we'll stop the clock.
Yeah, we saw them, they went into too heavy.
You're on, you're on, you're off, you're off, you're off. EP master start switch, engine anti-ice can go off as well. What was the flight time on that, chat? 1 hour and 7 minutes because of the vectors with all the traffic. We're on Foxtrot. Ground Frontier Flight 668 vacated 34 right Foxtrot.
Frontier 668 Denver ground state parking.
Looking for a Concourse A. We need to go in at Alpha Sierra.
Okay, thank you. Frontier 668 taxi to Alpha Gate via Foxtrot Alpha Sierra.
Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. Thanks for ATC. Frontier Flight 668. Okay, chat. That was a good day of flying. Had a little bit of a floaty butter into Salt Lake City. Had a nice, realistic, snowy, contaminated runway landing here in Denver. I think we did a good job. I was not looking to butter that landing. I was very much looking to just put that bad boy down. That was good. I had a lot of fun today. I love flying into this type of weather. Always interesting. Always fun. we basically hand flew a visual ILS approach, right? But pretty cool. Pretty cool. If anybody's looking to fly into some cool weather today, fly into Denver. Because my goodness. Okay, we're on Foxtrot. We got quite the long taxi here. We're going all the way down Foxtrot, and then we can make a left turn here onto Alpha Sierra. But we're going all the way down. A 200 foot per minute landing in real life, you barely feel it in the cabin, so it was perfect. Yes, correct. Well, it even said perfect landing on it too, right? I think landing rate monitor, the reason why I like landing rate monitor is because it'll actually show you, one, it shows you your G rating. So a 092G, like you said, you're not really feeling that one in the cabin. That's going to be nice and smooth on the passengers. A 201 foot per minute landing, and then the perfect, showing the conditions as well. Sorry, during these conditions as well, right? Contaminated runway. If there's anything I've learned from watching like V1 and Flight Tech to Sim and these guys that do it, is when there is a contaminated runway, you want to be, you know, you don't want to smack it down at 400 feet per minute, 500 feet per minute, but you want a nice firm landing, right? You don't want the chance of the aircraft skidding off the runway and things like that. So. That was a good one. That was a good one. And guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. If you did enjoy this stream, you did enjoy this video, appreciate you guys. For landing rate monitor to work, you need FSU IPC, correct? Yes, which is free, I believe. You can just download the free version. You don't need the paid version of FSU IPC.
No worries, good luck.
Does the FrameGen mod also work on AMD graphics cards? I think you have your own thing, Jasper. You don't need to use the FrameGen. I think you have FSR, is what it's called, or something. You want the tower to get that nice traction. Exactly. Which makes sense, right? Sebastian, exclamation point scenery.
Super ground, 95 minutes, you're ready to taxi.
Like, dude, it's great. You can't even see the terminals, man. Like, there's like a bunch. You can kind of. No, you can't see them. I was gonna say you can. Well, you can kind of see this one right here. There's a terminal right here, but it's that crazy here right now. It is crazy right now.
Denver ground, good afternoon, Bridgeguard 8495. And south of Alpha Ram, ready for taxi. Or push to start correction, and we have default scenery.
Marcus, take care, man. Appreciate you, dude. Have a great afternoon.
Bridgeguard 8495, Denver ground, Sprock by Charlie.
FrameGen works only on RTX cards. Yes, correct. The FrameGen mod only works on those. Alright, where are we parking, chat? The real aircraft goes like somewhere in here, so we'll go like Alpha 32.
Yeah, 5612.
Should be good enough for us. Alpha Gates, Alpha 32, no. Frontier. Good, cool. That is set. Looking good. Need to ask you a quick question. You sent me a pack on home. What? Atif, what? I don't even understand the question, man. I'm sorry. You have to rewrite that. I have absolutely no clue what you're trying to do.
I think it's there. No worries. Taxi Lima Zulu hold short Foxtrot. Lima Zulu hold short of Foxtrot. 160.
Denver ground, United 1374 with you on mic.
Is FrameGen necessary? I have AMD card and I thought about getting FSR, but I don't know if it's worth the time. Definitely probably worth the time. That's for sure. I don't know what needs to be done on AMD cards though, but yeah. Sean, take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Have yourself a great afternoon, man. Have yourself a great week. We're going to be next live on Thursday. This is the next stream from us.
Okay, 495, push straight back to the first line, cover taxi.
Push back to first line, cover taxi.
Mike who? I just wasn't, like, I'm not trying to be rude, I just don't understand what he was trying to ask me. That's the main thing.
To the Alpha Gate.
Right.
Alpha Gate, Delta 11, Denver Tower is not Delta 7, Honor, ready for taxi.
We're going to try to Alpha Sierra. I don't even think we're close yet. We're about halfway. This is why we wanted runway 35 left for arrival. Great landings, like always. I have a question for you. Recently bought the Newark from Derzecki Design and noticed a lot of broken jetways and around taxiways. Could GSX be breaking the scenery? No, definitely not GSX. Make sure that you don't have another like freeware Newark installed or something. You definitely shouldn't have broken taxiways and stuff. Like, what do you mean by broken taxiways, though? Want to ask one quick question. When you send a package on house from the last raffle, yes or no? What raffle did you win, Atif? I still don't understand the question. Did you win something at, like, World Flight or something, Atif? Is that what you're talking about? What raffle? He's got to be talking about. Did you win something at the World Flight? And you're waiting for something to be delivered? That's the only thing that I can think of in my brain. Where'd the stretch emoji go? It got removed by YouTube, man.
I held you there for a traffic that's off here.
Got removed.
Contact Tower 124.31.
24.3, thank you.
Sort of clarify, the jetways on the taxiways, specifically where the old terminals were. That's weird, dude. I don't know what would be causing that. Like, you don't have any freeware scenery installed, right? You don't have anything like free installed?
Golf. Taxi 25 via Golf, United 440. Denver Ground United 182, also at the Bravo de-icing pad, ready to go.
Well, I'm sure what it was, Will, is somebody probably kept like spamming that it was. Somebody had to report it, Will. It's not like one day they just decide. We've had the fucking emoji for like 4 years. It's not like one day they just decided. Probably what happened was somebody kept reporting the stream or doing something. You know, that's most likely what happened. I don't think it's just that, like, all of a sudden YouTube was just like, hey, remove this. Probably got reported, probably got some fucking troll, whatever. You know? What is a good airport to buy on Microsoft in North America? Oh, man, there's so many, dude. There's so many. Where would you like to buy one? That's more the question. There's so many great airports. There's also great freeware airports as well, so... I think GSX replaces all the default jetways, maybe down with Newark. Yeah, you have to disable the third-party jet bridges, right?
Standby. Victor 8495 taxi, Alpha Sierra Golf, hold short Golf.
I don't think so, Sklit. Like I said, it was probably somebody that was doing it multiple times, over and over and over again, right?
Your soldier position for now, traffic in front of you. He's going Alpha Alpha.
Ground United 405 at the Bravo pad, ready to taxi to Charlie.
Still waiting for SFO, dude. We need flight beam SFO so bad, man.
Southwest going right to left on Golf.
Hey, via Golf, follow Southwest United 405.
Yeah, 182 heavy, hold position. Hold position, United 182 heavy. Yeah, I've got 25 taxi.
We might just have to disconnect here because this guy's basically right where we want to go.
735, game Bravo 44, ready to put.
We'll just disconnect like that, make our lives a little bit easier. Don't need to get in his way. He's departing, we're arriving, we're pulling into our stand anyways right here. Alpha 30. This is where we're going, chat. It was Alpha 30 that I selected, right? I think so. I don't see anybody here waiting for us. Alpha 30? No, Alpha 32. Okay, we'll take Alpha 30. Apologize. There we go. Cool. Nose lights can come off. Don't need to blind our marshalers. Get the aircraft into the stand. Isn't the A-Gates International only in Denver? I don't think so. No, this is where Frontier and all those other guys park. This is where the real aircraft parked. Man, one good thing Microsoft does is when the ground is contaminated, you really got to add more thrust to get the aircraft to move. It acts very sluggish when it's contaminated. Alrighty, there we go. Park brake is on. Upstairs, AP is on. AP bleed is on. Now, we can't shut down the engines because we're doing our replay. Somebody was saying that it works now. I'm not willing to test it. I don't think that it does work. So we're going to go flaps all the way down full. We're going to get all of our lights back on. Good. We're going to blind our marshaller. Apologize about blinding you. That's fine. That's good. Cool. Let's go ahead and... No, we're not even going to get to see a dance, unfortunately. We can close you. We don't need you anymore. And then we need to go to here. And we need to hit our play button. There we go. Takes us into the skies. We're going to go all the way back down here to like we can actually see something. Probably like right about here. We'll pin that. We'll mark that. I'll give you guys a nice little wing view of our arrival. And there we go. Coming in over runway 25 into Denver. That was a lot of fun, man. I think this may be the first approach that we've flown this year into like these types of conditions. Although we did do the auto land into... Chat, where did we do the auto land? We did the auto land in the A3 to the Phoenix A320, and it did an incredible job. I think we were somewhere in Europe, weren't we? And then we did on... Did we do an auto land in the 737? It was Gatwick. Okay, so it was Gatwick. It was EasyJet. You're right. We did EasyJet back to Gatwick. And then we did the 737 into another airport as well in Europe. And that one got us as well. Oh. Ah, man, that was a real nice arrival. Real nice arrival, chat. Maintain center line. Slowing down easily. Beauty. That was a beauty, my friends. Well, everybody, mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this would not be possible. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for your support this week. It was incredible. Tons of gifted members, tons of donations, tons of great flights as well. Had a lot of fun. We did some West Coast flying. We did some East Coast flying this week, so it was a lot of fun. Next week, we're going to be back in the fly-by-wire, and at least for the start of the week, at least for Thursday's stream, we're going to be back in the fly-by-wire. We are going to plan to do some, I think we're going to do some EasyJet. I think we may do some other ones. We'll have to check who operates the A320neo in Europe. I know there's a lot more carriers, but EasyJet probably for Thursday is going to be the plan, at least for our Thursday afternoon stream. Oh man, look at that one. That was buttery smooth, chat. That might even be less. And hold on, what did SimToolkit Pro give us for that one? SimToolkit Pro give us a 169. Hey, 169, chat. So we got a 201 and a 169. I don't know, man. That one seemed pretty smooth, chat. That one seemed pretty smooth. There was barely any gear compression on that one. That was a beauty. What plane for the rest of the flights? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. Like I said, man, we're currently waiting for the Phoenix IAEs to drop, Will. So if the Phoenix IAEs drop at some point next week, we'll obviously be in the Phoenix. We'll be testing out the IAE engines, tons of routes that we can do. If not, we'll probably stay in the fly-by-wire. I have enjoyed my week. The cockpit is absolutely beautiful. So that will be the plan for next week. Most likely some more A32NX, and maybe we'll get some Phoenix with the IAEs. The Horizon, honestly, Randy, I'm not really interested in flying the Horizon mod. I really just want a proper third-party, some proper third-party long haulers, man. I'm kind of done flying these mods and stuff like that. I really want them. Will the IAEs be before the 319s? I don't know, man. We really don't know at this point, to be honest with you. There's been no communication. There's people that are speculating that we're only going to get we're going to get the IAEs first, and then in a couple weeks later, we're going to get the 319, the 321. I have no clue. I honestly have no clue, but we're just going to have to wait and see, just like everybody else, chat, until they release us, till they let us know that it's available, because you know that's what's going to happen. They're not even going to give us a release date. They're just going to release it, and they're going to say, go update your launcher. Here's the IAE engines. Here's a link to the 319, 321 if you want to purchase it. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out this week. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed these flights. Salt Lake City, Denver. Beautiful landing here into Denver. Beautiful landing into Salt Lake City. Hope you guys enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a great start to the week. And I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday back in Europe. Happy landings, my friends. See ya!